Every pro that picks up a SteelSeries product pushes its limits. That's what makes us push ours. It's up to you how far you go, but whatever you do, go for glory. Here's a good thing about keyboards. You can type whatever you want, like for example. A bad thing about keyboards, they were made for writing emails, so when you played games, they broke. At SteelSeries, we created the first mechanical gaming keyboard with fingertip precision and sensitivity. A keyboard that could WASD its way to wins and withstand the rage of defeat. And just when it seemed like the keyboard was solved, we reinvented the technology for the first time in 35 years. Now you can customize the sensitivity of every key to suit feather-like fingers or deep and deliberate presses. So you can get your hands on a keyboard that gets your hands. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory. At SteelSeries, we solve problems, not climate change level problems, sorry future generations, video game problems. Like when gamers communicated by taping microphones to their faces. Seriously? So we had an idea, attach mic to headset. The gaming headset was born. Sounds good, right? Well, yeah, but not as good as it could. So we brought high fidelity audio to gaming. We didn't do it for the awards. We did it so you could get immersed in your games, hear bad guys better, and shit yourself when you get shot at. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory.
Predator X25 is the next evolution in esports displays, made for fast-paced, non-stop gameplay. This is all made possible with the next-gen 360Hz dual-driver IPS panel. These panels deliver top-tier refresh rates, so you can see on-screen movement immediately, all while maintaining accurate color fidelity, even while revving up to 360Hz. Now, to make sure that your gameplay stays as fluid as possible, NVIDIA G-Sync is a great solution. G-Sync Esports mode, though, is even better. This mode reduces latency in-game by turning off variable backlight, increases black levels via dark boost, and fine-tunes gamma levels. One of the newest tools that the X25 offers is NVIDIA.
What is up? Welcome everyone! At nandito na tayo para sa ating pang-uumpisang serye sa araw na to, and we will be watching Exe at Lilgun battle dito sa ating Division 2, and kami makakasama niyo for this day. This is JB.
And I am Ishi. What's up, guys? Magandang tanghali nga po pala. Syempre, sa mga nanonood dyan, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan to like and share na po yung stream natin dyan sa Facebook. Sa mga ka-tune in lang, syempre sa YouTube, like and subscribe. Sa Twitch naman, follow and subscribe. Ayun.
Yo, na nga mga kaibigan. Pero bago tayo tumuloy sa bakbakan na to, bago natin i-breakdown ano nga ba yung mga pwede mangyari, syempre, pasalamatan muna natin yung mga partners natin for our broadcast. Of course, let's start it off with the SteelSeries, and syempre, yung kanilang mga bagong peripherals. Do check them out on their partner stores, and yun, check out their hashtag, Go for Glory. And of course, PNXBet. Saan pa ba tayo magbebet mga kaibigan na none other than PNXBet at mag-register na gamit yung code natin na Lupon WXC. If you have questions, PM lang sa CoinX page. Don't forget our hashtag, bet responsibly. And of course, ito syempre naman, yung mga dotang-dota. Everywhere and anywhere, pwede kayong kumuha ng Predator Helios 300 and available yan sa kanilang mga concept stores nationwide, and hashtag, it lies within.
Ayun.
And of course, ito naman, The Armory mga seb. Basic na basic, check nyo na yung aming The Armory Shopee, shopee.ph/The Armory. Available din yung bago nating designs na Bet Lords mga seb. Marami pang available doon. So be sure to check that out and grab yours now mga seb. At eto na tayo sa ating first series, Lilgun versus Execration. Okay. Eto na, Tish, ang forte mo.
Bakit ako?
Nakikita ko, pumaparlay ka madalas.
Hindi nga nagtatatama eh. Lagi nga isang mali lang eh. Nakakainis nga eh.
Yun lang, sayang eh. Pero ano bang napupuso mong tab dito sa Game 1, Tish?
Execration, saan ka ba patataya dyan kundi dun sa ating Execration Nation? Oo, di ba?
Grabe naman. Execration tayo. Game 1 winner.
Game 1 winner.
Yan, maganda. Gusto ko din yung ganyan.
Uy, parang bagong reload yun ah. Parang ganyan, parang ubus ah.
Parang kakakatok lang kay Boss
Anyari
Pax.
niya ah. Parang, anyari ah.
Basta,
Isang araw lang ako di nagkas ah.
Ako din eh. Isang araw lang din akong hindi nakapag-cast. Gumano na kagad. Pero mga idol, nasa sa inyo na kung hahabol kayo, no? So, ayun lang. Kung natatalo kayo, gawin niya lang yung ginagawa nila. Direct reload lang, mga sir. Auto-reload lang. Auto-reload. Pero yun na nga. Mapunta na tayo dun sa series na pinag-usapan natin. Exe and Lilgun. Lilgun, for them, ano na to eh, no? Parang pride na lang para sa kanila since they're already pasok sa ating Division 1. So, ano tingin mo yung makikita natin dito ngayon sa series na to, Tish?
I feel like this game for sure, alam natin, it is a must win for Execration para for sure secured na nila yung slot nila dito sa tawag dito sa going into Division 1 para ma-promote na sila, 'di ba? Division 1. Whereas aside ng Lilgun, I don't think they should take this series lightly just because pasok na sila sa Division 1, promoted na sila, but yung Execration man, yung posibleng or malaki or yung papasok sa Division 1, ito na yung chance nila parang yung scream or ma-test out nila itong Execration, 'di ba? Kasi ito rin yung makakalaban nila sa next sa qualifier for the international natin. So as much as possible, you want to get a lot of information, you want to have like a confidence na natalo namin to sa Division 2. Ayan, kung ano man yung naging score. And, ayun, para mas maging kampante sila going into the qualifier para sa the international natin.
Oo, para sa mga future battles nila going to the Division 1. If ever na makapasok itong Execration. Bakit nga namin sinasabi na na makakapasok itong Execration? Simply because this Execration one win away from securing that spot as well. And dalawa lang ang mapopromote sa Division 1. So, ngayon, pwede pa din sila ditong mayari. Okay? Kapag natalo sila dito sa Lilgun and matalo sila doon sa Army Geniuses.
Yeah,
dahil,
magta-tiebreaker pa.
Magta-tiebreaker pa sila ng Army Geniuses kung sakasakali. So, they have to be very wary dito sa series na to. Para syempre, hindi na kayo pagod papuntang Division 1. So, yung tipong manalo na kayo sa isang series, ox na to. At least secured na kayo going to that Division 1. Pero Tish, ito na yung ating draft, and mga kaibigan, ipapakita na namin yun sa inyo. Pero before anything else, please do share the live stream. Maraming salamat sa mga kanina pang nakatambay, and sa mga papasok or nakapasok na. Please do share this stream. Thank you very much.
Oo, and syempre nga, alam ko, balik na rin yata yung stars natin yung pagbigay ng stars sa page natin sa Facebook. Ayun, maraming salamat guys sa mga walang sawang suporta nyo dyan sa chat natin. Pag may mga nagsisend ng star, babatiin natin yan.
Yung Siyempre, yung mga tropang YouTube naman, ayaw naman natin na ma-left out
Ay,
sila.
oo.
No? Kasi syempre, yung mga tropa natin dyan, karamihan ng nanonood or nakakanood dito, hindi pa nakasubscribe, Tish. Sana naman, click nyo lang yung subscribe button, pati notification bell, para
Yes,
meron tayong
oo.
live, ma-notify po kayo. Alright.
Oh, kasi guys, meron kaming goal this year. So sana
Oo,
matulungan nyo kami na ma-reach yung goal namin sa subscribers sa YouTube and sa Facebook naman din, yung mga followers and likers natin dyan sa page. So yun
Oo.
guys, maraming salamat. Kasi malaking tulong yan guys para makakuha pa tayo ng mga official broadcast natin para at least meron tayo
Yes,
sa
sir.
Filipino broadcast natin, Tagalog, walang delay, di ba?
Oo, and of course, gustong-gusto yun ng mga tropang betters natin and yung mga mapagmahal lang talaga sa Dota. So mga kaibigan, maraming salamat sa mga naka-follow na, pero hikayatin nyo yung inyong mga kaibigan na mag-follow na din sa page natin dahil sooner magkakaroon po tayo ng mga giveaway na hindi ko na lang sasabihin kung ano yung mga yon,
Oo
special yon. Kaya mag-follow na kayo ngayon pa lang para syempre meron kayong bragging right sa mga tropa nyo. Naka-follow na ako dito, matagal na, di ba? Mga ganun. Pero yun nga, mga idol. Let's now go on to the draft. And the Ish Dawnbreaker, what do you think of this hero? Naglalabas to kahit sa region eh.
Totoo. And yeah, it just creates a lot of chaos. Isang teamfight, very flexible hero pati. Pwede mo gawing offlane, di ba? Pwede mo gawing position 5 kung aasahan mo lang yung ultimate niya. So, yeah. Pero nag-Templar Assassin na sila. So with this pick, you kind of already know what route Execration is going. Like they're gonna go for heavy physical damage, minus armor probably, some mid-game aggression, mga ganyan. So, yun yung nababasa ko with their first 2 picks.
Sa bagay, no? Kung titingnan din naman talaga natin, teamfight-wise, Ox na sila, first 2 picks, walang problema yan. Pero, for Lilgun, Puck and Mars, sila naman teamfight-oriented. Yung kanilang gustong dito, exert, no? Sa ating game na to. Pero, yan talaga yung nakikita kong, what do you call this, playstyle sa Lilgun. Talagang teamfight-oriented tong mga to.
Yeah, and at the same time, they played Mars, I think 11 times dito sa this month, I believe, or sa series, sa DPC na to.
Easy.
So, that's just to show you na kung gaano sila ka-confident with that hero. They also have 90% win rate with Mars.
Oo.
So, yun din yung rason siguro kung bakit pina-priority pick din nila. Pero, mahirap kasi marami kasing hero na kailangan mong iban, like yung mga specialty ng Lilgun, katulad ganyan, Broodmother, si Lycan, mga ganyan. So, may mga maliligtas talaga na hero.
Yeah. Pero ito, Tish, yung Dawnbreaker, in pa lang din. Tawag dito, pang 6th siya dito sa ating top na most pick heroes. Pero for Execration, once lang nila ginamit. And nanalo naman. No? So, pwedeng dun tayo magbase and think na pwedeng pang biglaan ng Execration. Gusto nila ditong gumawa ng impact sa series natin, game 1 pa lang.
Oo. Sa kanila rin naman ng Execration yung, let's say dito yung early, like, let's say, heavy physical damage na game versus dun sa Neon last time. So, I see you working out, and okay nga din let's say, i-mid mo si Templar going against Puck, diba? That's a heavy Templar Assassin lane. So, they also have a way to, let's say, rotate yung hero or flex yung hero. Kasi naman natin si Palos pwede rin siya mga magkungka carry, mga ganon, medyo sacrificial, like frontliner lang, setup din pati, di ba? So, yeah.
Alright. Monkey King ban for Lilgun, makes sense. Kasi, gaya nga sabi ni Tishin, yung isa sa mga ginagamit nito si Palos, pati yung Kunka. No? Pero Sniper! Oh no! Ayun lang malalabi ko dito. Pauno ka talaga since yung Mars ginagamit din ng Lilgun as a support, tapos Brewmaster can be used as a support as well, or probably ito ni offlane nila.
10 seconds remaining.
Yes. May most likely. I think pwede nga din 5 Brewmaster we don't know. Pero what I like about the Shaman, I mean the Sniper pick, is wala sila ganong backline, like heroes na magpe-penetrate ng backline ng Lilgun, and also they have like 2 kind of meaty frontline hero, which is itong Mars saka Brewmaster. That's why Sniper looks pretty decent dito sa game na to.
Yeah.
He can even go mid kung sakaling gusto nilang maging, I mean, yung, at least yung hero-to-hero matchup, yung Pact sa Templar Assassin, kasi kung magle-lane sila, you still wanna favor a little bit on the sniper, pero eventually, alam ko, kakayanin yung Templar Assassin yung pag nag-level 6 siya just because of the slow and the traps and yung...
Side-blades. Diba? So, ayun nga, gaya na point out ni Tish, it would be a strong lane for Lilgun if ever ganun gawin nila. But it would most likely go safe lane, no? So, tingnan na natin kung ano ba ang kulang pa dito ng Lilgun. If Execration, ano bang basa nila? Support ba ang kapos ng Lilgun? Kasi pwede din nga pwede din nga i-support itong Brewmaster. Pero kung sakaling ganun ang gawin, Tish, ano yung nakikita mong support na pwedeng sumama kay Mars kung sakaling siya yung Tres, tapos si Brew is 5?
I probably they're going to need a bit more damage going in. Let's say mga Snapfire, Skywrath, mga ganon. Tiny is also not a bad choice. Just cause you want that avalanche toss wombo combo. Uy, nagmi-mirror oh.
Ayos. Mirror pa sa gilid. Hello, kamadudong. Hello si tropa.
May nag-grind dun, no?
The-grinder, no? The-grind never stops. Pero syempre, mga kaibigan, ayun nga, na-point out natin is yung mga strong supports. Tiny, no? Snapfire. Pero Earth Spirit for Execration. So, 5 Shaman? Question mark?
Pwede, oo. Or,
offlane?
no yung actually, nakikita ko din sa ibang mga, let's say sila Topson, ayan, yung ibang streamer din sa EU, nakikita ko sila na they go for like Earth Spirit mid. I just don't know this game if ganun siya kaganda. I mean, maganda kasi dito like, si Earth Spirit kasi this game, I mean, we know, like, sa meta natin, hindi siya ganun ka-popular kasi medyo underwhelming siya.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team back.
So hello, what's up? Magbabalik kami na bit, wait lang, chillax lang kayo dyan, pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung ating draft, mga kaibigan. There's some bans, diba? Andiyan ni Ursa ban from Lilgun, Beastmaster for Execration. So they're looking at off-lane hero na kulang sa side ng Lilgun. Diba?
Oo, yun na nga lang yung kulang dito So, ayan. I like that ban, si Snapfire. Nanonood ako sa stream, hindi ko nakikita.
Ako din stream din ako nanonood Pero yun nga. Snapfire.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay. Sige lang, direct, take your time. Wala din.
Wala. Pero may bumalik na sa akin. Okay na sa akin. Sa Lupon.
Ayan. Meron na din sa akin.
Okay na.
Dire team pick.
Pero tiny nga, di ba? Yung na-point out ni TS since it's still possible na ito na lang kulang nila, support or pause for, no?
Okay. So yeah, good. Kasi ang maganda kasi sa Tiny dito they have another frontline hero and they have a lot of like option in terms of initiator. Kasi nga lang di natin alam kung ano pa rin yung magiging lane ng mga to. Sino bang ano nila dito? Okay.
Kung titignan mo, Tish, pwede pa nga talagang i-Earth Spirit mid lane for Execration. Given na wala kasi silang pang breach ng backlines and the Earth Spirit is a good hero to, reach this sniper. No? May silence, there's the stun. All around disable for Earth Spirit.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Siguro bahala na sila diyan kung anong gusto nila. Pero ang gandahan kasi dito, inisip ko, kung magiging core si Earth Spirit, I feel like kung makukuha niya yung early BKB niya, tingin ko marami siyang magagawa dito sa game na to. And also, tawag dito, so dalawa yung initiator nila, no, Shaman. I guess maganda yung Shaman, pwede niya matulungan si Templar Assassin makasneak or makakuha ng early rush, mga ganun.
Yeah, possibly, no? Magdadrop lang siya ng word while itong si TA free hit.
You may now select
Sense
your
yun.
heroes.
Pero, BB for Execration. We're looking at carry here. Carry versus back, I think. No?
Go.
Makes sense pag ganun nga ang gagawin nila. So, kumuha sila dito ng immortal or should we say, makunat na muka. Pushing dun sa may Blickwood. Pero, tignan natin kung yung opensa ba ng Lilgun mababasag yung depensa mula. Meron dito ngayon kay Bristleback. So, let's now take a look at this one. Offlane, Earth Spirit.
Okay. I guess my only concern dito sa side ng Execration is their heroes are a bit greedy. Just because like mag-farm si TA. I mean si Bristleback kung magkakaroon siya ng magandang lane. I feel like they should be fine on that end. So kaya or afford ni Bob na mag-AFK. So, saka kasi offlane Earth Spirit naman to like hindi naman siya ganun ka tawag dito ka sa farm and hindi niya kailangan ng maraming items. So I guess medyo balancer on that end. Pero yun nga, kailangan magkaroon magandang lane dito ni Palos just so like they have like a balance on their end. Aside kasi ng Lilgun, yung hero nila, they're probably just gonna be waiting for their ultimates. Their early team fights are looking really strong. Pero ang nakikita kong pwedeng maging problema sa kanila is yung damage. They might not have enough damage, say taking down si Bristleback, na kasi makuha niya yung Vanguard, ganun, Facebook Vanguard, into maybe like kaya sa Ginyasha, mga ganon, or kung ano man yung item niya.
Kumbaga for
Prepare for battle.
Lilgun, it would take them time, no? Literally, kasi kailangan nila din pabain yung game to the point na itong sniper magkaroon na din ng decent items to deal damage. Kasi at the moment, maraming singintindi na yung sniper kahit sabi mo may range yan. Diba? Kailangan niya kumuha ng defensive items since may Earth Spirit. No? Hindi natin sure kung ano pa yung nagawin niya. Mag-Silver Edge route ba siya? Yung Dragon Lance? Depende din sa sniper or kay 423 kung ano nga ba yung plano niya dito sa ating game.
Yes. Ano ba yung sabihin ko? Uy, shoutout ko nga pala sa team YouTube natin dyan. Si, tawag dito, si Mr. Peace or Pace. Ayan, shoutout sa'yo. Lagi nagpapa-shoutout yan every game pag nagkakasako. And then, meron pa dito isang hi naman dyan, Ishi. Di ko na babasahin yung pangalan mo kasi medyo hindi siya magandang sabihin on cam.
Tama. Silim. Alam mo na yan. Baka sabihin niya iba eh. Ayan, alam mo na yan, Mark. Madali na yan. Pero mga kaibigan, kung gusto niyo ng mas maliwanag na version ng ating stream, you can go check out YouTube natin ng Time 1080 So, sa mga naglalaro dito sa Facebook, no? O doon sa ating YouTube na live stream, sa mga Facebook naman na pa natin dyan, kung gusto naman, no problem, mga seb, mapapansin din namin kayo dyan. Okay, at sa Twitch pala, hello sa inyo lahat. Okay.
Ayun. Shoutout. Ayan, si Nathaniel din, gusto mo pa shoutout. Hello po sa inyo dyan, guys. Magandang tanghali, syempre, sa mga nanonood dyan. This is your Division 2 Southeast Asian Regional Qualifiers. Ayun, game number 1 pa lang po tayo.
Official broadcast mga kaibigan. Just so you know. Official Filipino broadcast. And kung gusto nyo magtuloy-tuloy yung mga official broadcast natin or yung mga broadcast rates ay mas-secure natin, be sure to follow the page na makakitulong na din po ng mga shares nyo. Every stream natin ng mga tuta games. Thank you everyone.
Ayan. So ito, going back into the game tayo like this happening is quite interesting, diba? Dalawa dito, I mean, dalawa sila para lahat sila, I mean, let's just say that. melee hero. So like I think on that end, mas gusto ko yung Dawnbreaker and Breeze backline event, especially ito mga stats. Wait.
Pero teka lang, 11 namamaga dyan, though he won't die just yet. Pero Ish, magre-record lang ako kasi para akong nasnap ni Thanos eh. Para akong nasnap si Thanos, tinignan ko yung live. Mabilis na record lang ako. Bilang, alright, teka lang.
Ayan. So yun, habang may inaayos dyan si JD. Ayun nga, ito ang top lane, it would go really well sa side ng Execration just because the nature ng hero na meron yung Lilgun. Pero ang positive side naman sa heroes ng Lilgun, they have like 2 heroes na kaya mag-out of position ng heroes ng Exit. Like they have the toss, and they also have the spear back. So pag masyadong push yung creep wave, pwede siyang ma-spear or ma-toss, malaki sa tier 1 tower, and that could cause quite a lot of trouble para sa safe lane ng Execution.
Yeah, true. So, ayun mga sir. Exit tayo, Mas Jeremy. Naka-exit kami ni Tish dito na nag-bet kami sa PNX. So, nasa sa inyo kung susundin yun. Check na lang yung ating live ads dyan sa PNX. Meron pa. Abang-abangan nyo na lang yung tabs kung wala na. Alright? So, going back. Lane-wise, andyan talaga yung harassment from BB and this Dawnbreaker for as long as available yung Celestial Hammer. No? Grabe yung slow, tapos matutusok-tusok ko pa ng kill spray. Yung dahil sila matataman ni Mars dito, kailangan maging safe.
So, ang maganda mangyari dito also for the side of Execration is if they could help out si Bob doon sa mid lane, like maybe like some rotations from the support, ma-secure niya yung mga rune. Kasi dito mabubuhay si Pak eh. Si Pak is a type of hero that he needs quite a lot of mana, and since hindi favored sa kanya yung matchup sa gitna, so he's going to need those water and yung mga power rune. Ayun. So, maganda kung tutulungan ng Execution i-protest yung rune para mapaboost pa yung farm and yung lead ng Templar Assassins sa gitna.
Alright. So, let's now see if eto na mga sa mid lane nga, mga set, maging successful ba yung pagbisita nitong si Shanks. Very low na si Pak, but Pak is still elusive. They have to take him by surprise. Pinagamit niya na illusory for bot right now. Shanks is ready. Either first blood by Execration. And yun na nga po, yung ating first blood brought us by PNX Bet. Huwag naman yung kakalimutan na mag-register ng username code RESPONSIBLEXP. If ever you have questions, please do PM our page. And don't forget to hashtag and bet responsibly.
Ayun. So, yun na. Next na nakakuha ng first blood natin. Yeah, I saw it coming. Pero gusto ko yung patience na ginawa ni Vincent. So, and also, the left was used. Nakita mo doon sa may creep kanina. Just so, position si... Kasi long na rin yung creep. So, for sure, babantayan or gusto makuha ni Pak last na yun, di ba? But since nag-lip na delay, gusto rin nakapag-region.
Okay pa siya. Pero, I will be traded. Then, offlane falling dito sa may bottom. Pero ito, si Portal B nag-survive pa dahil sa kanyang 6-man wait. Shanks is on fire, getting 2-4 kills off the bat. Pero ito po ngayon, double kill sa Ace on that bottom lane. So, to a win, lalo na nakakuha din ng isang kill sa may taas. Itong Lilgun, that's BB falling down.
Ayun. Yeah, I mean, the good thing for the side of Execration is yung Brewmaster nakakuha ng kill doon sa bottom lane. But for sure, it's not going to be an easy lane as an Earth Spirit and Shaman, dalawang heroes na hindi ganun kaganda yung range versus dun sa sniper, di ba? And for sure, kaya silang tawag dito
going shooting target.
Punish. Even just nung brew, you know, they could get easily harassed by the Brewmaster. So, kita mo naman kung gaano kapos yung lane doon sa bottom. Just show you na kung gaano kalaking pressure yung nagagawa ng Lilgun doon sa baba. So, they just need to keep doing that. Mas maganda kung magiging mayaman din sa sniper side ng Lilgun dito. Because if this hero gets really ahead, ang hirap tayo nito, she's gonna look impossible even makakuha ng BKB. Since there's not a lot of hero side Execution na kaya mag-jump in, magiging sakit sa ulo tong hero na to.
Yeah, hindi ko alam kung mag-manage build ba nito 3-4-2-3. Since madami naman silang lockdown, pwede niyang gawin is story lang. Diba? tayo madness sa may hit since ako sila sa damage. Eh di mas papublisin natin yung pag-hit ko. Pero maraming possibilities for sniper kung ano ba talaga i-build niya. Hiligo for Silver Edge, since may BB sa kapila. Pero sa mga nangyayari, mga kaibigan, mukhang magpapas muna siya sa SB dahil etong si Palos, eh, nadadali na lang natin the top lane. Talk about punishment done by Kishka and 11 on that lane. Vincenzo Starbreaker being touched just like that. The seriousness, and there's gonna be the review to slow him down, and that's a double for Kishka on that top lane. The pressure coming from Lilgun.
Ayan.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So, wait, guys, pasensya na po kung medyo naglolo ko yung aming audio. Inaayos na po ni Direk kung ano yung pwedeng ayusin para hindi na ganong robot yung aming audio. Ayan, pasensya na po guys. Just bear with us for a couple of minutes. Ayos hindi na Direk yan.
Thank you sa mga naka-notice, no? Salamat mga kaibigan, and napansin yung pag-audio namin dito. Tinesting lang namin kung Ox pa yung boss namin tong ayun nga, mukhang hindi goods eh. So, ayusin na lang muna. Thank you mga kaibigan. And ibig sabihin natin, talagang totoxin dito sa ating game, no?
Oo, ayun na nga. Feeling ko, ano yata guys, hindi sa kasi naglolo ko yung server sa Discord. Pero?
Tignan mga kaibigan, mukhang hindi naglolok pa itong Execration. We wanna go for a fight with Kishka, and the guys will be punishing Bob for overextending foil use of there. But look at Shanks, he will try to escape kasi si Sanctity with that haste through, he is determined para mabuha ng kill. Pero ito na nga po kayo sa Sanctity, nakuha naman siya dito ngayon ng Execration, but Shanks will also fall from the hands of Lilgun. So, it's a two-head sa side ng Execration.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, we're back mga kaibigan, pero chillax muna tayo dyan dahil adjust lang kami, pero yun nga ang nangyari, no? Eh, Execration nakabaho ng Slatish. 9,000 stream. Oo. No, po. Maganda. At least, Texas try to fight back.
Oo nga.
Oo, no? Medyo Japanese yung nakikita natin dito sa Discord. Pero, we'll there for a while. But, relax muna din kayo dyan sa chat habang inaayos natin mga kaibigan. Keshka will fall. Must get that one. Pero ngayon, mga said, maghahanap pa sila ng gulo dito. And Execution, pinapabelo nila si Bristol back, no? At the same time, they're trying to fight off the pressure yung ina-apply nitong Lilgun. Okay, no? Pero, green din sa akin.
Ba't kaya naglalag
For
yung
MSD
Discord dun?
Kaya
Baka yung... Sa akin mataas kasi nasa US ako server ng Southeast Asia to eh. Pero yun naman din yung akin.
Kumbaga na safe spot pa, no? Sige, direct. Kahit punta tayo dun sa isa, ipat ka na lang, susunod na lang kami. Ayun nga. Pero nag-ayos lang kami dito mga kaibigan. Susubukan namin every means para maayos yung ating audio at the moment, okay? Pero for now, please bear with us. And, ito na. We'll try to accommodate sa mga nangyayari. Hanggat maaari, pero TA will be sniped from afar with that assassinate. He's about to go down, and that's gonna be a kill. Probably para di mo kay H12. There's a stun, and that's another hero to fall. Execration shackles by Shanks to hold off ito si H12. Earth Spirit rolling in. He will be missing no mana for H12 right here, but he's way too deep. Hinahample siya dito ng dalawa, but this is a good information for Lilgun. Plus 89 by the neutral grip. Well played kay H12.
Ayun na nga. Ayan, shoutout na pala kay boss. Pasensya na boss, medyo nag-robot yata yung audio namin. Saan daw tayo dito, JP? Siyempre, saan pa ba? Execration. Saan pa ba tayo papanin dito,
Radiant's
di ba?
bottom tower is
Ayun.
under attack.
Yan.
Ayun. Suggestion lang ako, guys, kung nagro-robot pa din yung audio, kahit manood na lang muna kayo ng, game. Kahit i-mute nyo na lang muna. Kasi,
Dire's
medyo
top tower
nakasira
is
din
under attack.
sila lang, guys.
Ha?
Dire's structures are
Sige,
fortified.
try natin.
Di ba may nitro streaming quality to?
Ano? You will clearly lose video audio qualities maybe due to network conditions. Tapos na, pero mga kaibigan, yung condition sa taas, medyo nagkakaanuhan din ha, Tino. Susubukan yung Doc tatlo na nagbaback pero tapos mo nga tumulong mga kaibigan. Kaya binabahan natin dalawa, pinagpapabak. Tino, ano natin na, si Bat, puno, anin, Tino, pagka-12 and sa kasama ka sa games. Ito, si Shax. Execration's not looking good. Pero, ito lang yung kaya nilang magawa sa ngayon. Given, hindi pa sila nakakapelo mula dun sa chaos na nangyari sa laning stage.
It's actually, it's quite hard for me to see as well kung ano yung, pero,
Palag ba? Palag pa ata mga kaibigan. Si Isha,
Radiant's courier has been
nabuli
killed.
siya dito ngayon. Though execution, have to be very careful. Meron pang tier 1 tower at itong Lilgun. They might be out of position.
What have we here?
bumalik na.
Okay. He will try. Alright. Bili pa lang si ate mo Ichi. Okay. So,
Wala nakagalubad natin yung buong Discord ng lupa na.
oh. Guys, ba may server kayo dyan? Pero okay naman na dito ata.
Oh.
Dire's
Guys,
middle
let us know
tower
kung
is under attack.
nagbuburol.
Oo.
Pa rin.
Lost Spice the way, sabi ni Pando. Ano ba? Sa Latinit na doon? At mahirapan. Talk about the diet. Good siya. Huwag ka napag-diet. Sabi ko ba dito nga nagtinay gusto mo? Hindi mo ito na. Ay, doon nga. Kanyang illusion. Pero illusion lamang ang lahat. Sabi ni Tino. Good kill. And with that roll, they'll be secure. Playing down. Pwede. Kahit at susubukan natin direct. Pero Isha, get ups muna. And meron ka pang susubukan na paraan. Sige, direct.
Pero pwede yun. Pwede yun, ma. Hindi, pwede yun. Audio namin sa messenger ng gano'n.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Sige.
under
Kaya
attack.
lang namin.
Radiant's
Sige.
bottom tower
Pa,
has fallen.
gagawa kang room, gano'n. Sige. Ayan. Ba't muna kayo guys ng Dota habang may inaayos kami. Kasi medyo nakakasira din ng ng game kapag nagro-robot. At least may audio kayo. Magko-quiet muna kami dito.
Whoa. Tawag ka direct. Kaya.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hello? Ba?
So touch me.
broken before my time.
You die too easy. Not that I need it. Doesn't even describe it. Yeah.
Execution, I actually don't even know what happened anymore.
Okay.
Ay, oo, dinig na nga. I-mute
Sige
mo
lang,
yung mic
sige
mo
lang,
do, Kuya
direct.
Joma, nagbabak ano ka.
Okay, yan na nga mga idol. We're back! Welcome! Thank you sa mga naghintay and nakaintay. Habang inayos nga natin ang mga bakbakan. Pero Mark, mga kaibigan, nakakulok to the serpent ward but will be able to escape. But there's gonna be Dawnbreaker to save etong si Kuya mo at least. But that's gonna be Sniper getting a double. And ayun na nga, grabe yung laban, Tish. Talagang suntukan left and right.
Radiant
Oo.
scanning.
Di saka unti-unti na nagkakaroon ng magandang lead itong Execration. Kasi, pero wait lang, kaya ba?
Kaya ba today? Pero lost pa. Mambabalagbag na ata dito sa may bottom. Grabe naman. Pero it's just a pause 5 who will delay itong si BB completely. Popping out his PKB so he can escape. Lilgun on the other hand will be trying but won't be able to follow itong si Lost pa. Sa may bottom.
Ayan, guys, isang malaking thank you nyo naman kay Kuya Joma nyo or sa TD natin for fixing itong issue natin,
Diba?
guys. Again, nawindang na yung technical director natin para ayusin. Ayan, so pasalamatan nyo naman yung ating TD na nagtatrabaho sa likod ng camera natin.
Shout outs kay Direct, no? Talagang lahat susubukan. Lahat susubukan mairaos lamang itong ating game. Well, ganun talaga mga Seb, no? Meron tayong mga na-encounter na problems, pero ready tayo dyan sa mga solusyon natin. Yeah, thank you din sa pag-intindi sa mga solidong tropa.
Yeah, sa mga nag-stick around, yan, sa nanonood pa din sa stream natin with everything that is happening. Shout out sa inyo. And yung network nga pala natin, guys, babalik yan in a couple of minutes. Ayan. Kasi naayos kasi ni Direk yung Discord, kaya nakakalimutan niyang ilagay yung network natin.
Chillax lang tayo. One by one.
One by one, may nakalaban.
one by one, no? So, ayan, makakahinga na muna si Direk. Kami naman ang bahala dito. Pero, Tiish, yung Exit tsaka Lilgun, habang di tayo nagkakas, habang nanonood lang ako, talagang ang dami nangyayari. Alam mo yun? Malingat ka lang, may laban na naman.
Oo. Tisa kandi gusto ko tong yung itemization dito ni Palos Pero wait lang, uy.
Oopsie. Habol nga ba? Pwede pang pumalag. Pero mga kaibigan, eto na nga si Mars, si Doodles. Nadali, 11 is down. Execration.
Uy, grabe naman yun. Para namang hinatid sila doon sa double damage na yun, ano?
Yeah, okay.
Nakakuha ka ng kill, double damage. Peaceful Lurds, kaya
Easy
ba?
Roshan.
They're baiting.
Easy Roshan sana kung hindi mag-contest dito yung Lilgun, but Lilgun will delay everything. Mars will be buying back. Alam niya napalaga ng mga mangyayari, but while it's happening sa may Gedli, TA busy
pumasok
with
yung
Rosh. Pero
Nakuha.
wait, sino naka-account nung Aegis? That's gonna be Tiny. At ito naman po ngayon, ginawa munang manok itong si Tropa, pero Execration, mukhang kailangan na muna nilang mag-back sniper killing spree na. Pero Kish ka naghahabol, ngunit mamamatay siya dyan. TA pumapalakpak pa, pero yung coil ginamit and that spear will be enough para maputol yung coil, and the kill will go to Sanctity. Execration will have to back off. Dahil itong Lilgun, mga kaibigan, talagang sulit na sulit yung kanilang rush and contest dun.
Can they do this? They actually smoked up. Yung Execution looks like gusto pa nila ang gumawa ng play. Nakita yata nila si Pak.
Ako? Teka lang. Habang pa? Oh, Execration with the counter. That's actually a decent kill. And ito naman si Mars ngayon, he will try everything para naman kahit paano ma-pressure yung mid together with Ace 12, but there's gonna be TP. Mars being followed. Okay. Naistanini. There's gonna be the Hex. Pulog muna ng malala itong si 11, mga kaibigan. Tatlo. Laban sa isa. Walang makunat sa marami. And naku po, tumagal man sila. Patay pa din siya. Execration will be fighting back. They won't be giving away free objectives para sa Lilgun.
Ayun na nga eh. Like you would think after like a chaotic fight dun sa Meroshan na magsisettle down o magda-die down yung Execution na dalawang core yung napita sa kanila dun sa team fight na yun, di ba? But it's a really good heads up and tawag ito, call play kung sino man nag-command nun. Kasi nakita nila yung pack, so all of a sudden, naging even pa yung trade. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice kung nakuha nila yung Aegis of Immortal doon, but still, you know, you grab 2 kills. Uy!
Okay, this is a good attempt. Comes from Tino. The BKB's used up. There's gonna be the Solar Guardian guarding. Ito nga po ngayon si Earth Spirit. But nagkakandalitsa-litsa na kasi andito na lahat, mga kaibigan. Ito naman po si Dawnbreaker. Talagang punishment lang ang hatid niya. Dito kay Sniper sabay TA Dagin. Taking the damage enough to be killing etong si Sniper. Foil still latched. Pero tayo
BKB pala.
Mga kaibigan, patay pa rin naman siya dyan. And that's gonna be double kill for that TA. And naku po, Lilgun, kailangan ng manakbo. Tatatloy dito ngayon itong si Pak. Makakawala pa ba? Nope. Sabi ng Execration, that's a team wipe. Beautiful win para sa Exe.
I really have to commend yung shot calling dito ng Execration and even their recognition, di ba? You would think na sobrang risky ng play nila sa bottom lane just because nag-go-in si Earth Spirit, nag-go-in si Dawnbreaker, but where is the follow-up damage? But what happened there was they put itong si Sniper out of position deep into the bottom lane. So nakapag-follow up yung Execration, wala pa si Mars, JB So kulang na kulang talaga yung damage nila. Like yes, Pac and Tiny was there. I think eventually namatay na rin si Tiny, si Brew was there. But they can just set up kills. Nakita mo, ang tagal ni Templar Assassin na naka-coil. They weren't dealing damage or anything dito sa hero ni Bob. Kaya napaganda pa tuloy yung tawag dito yung series of events para sa side ng Execution. Kasi halos lahat sila, they could provide tons of damage. And kung makikita mo, pa isa-isa yung dating ng Execution, pero better be late than never. Ayun.
Better late than never nga. And Atis, nakita mo ba yung chat ng Execration? Guys, can we farm? Sabi ni Bob. Tapos pinalo pa.
Totoo.
Diba? Pinalo pa ni Palos ng ano yun? Puro team fight, ha?
Hindi kasi isipin mo, 22 minutes into the game pa lang tayo. Ilan na yung kills natin? 45. Diba? So, parang almost times 2, like 2 kills every minute na nangyayari dito sa game natin.
Grabe. Masaya panoorin ang Exe talaga, mga kaibigan. Kasi, they're, showing everyone na at first, medyo mawawala talaga sila sa madidisari yung game. Pero, there are some games na kaya nila makabawi and yung bawi na yun talagang overwhelming up against the enemy team. So, right now, yun yung napapanood natin. And the Execration, grabe yung mga skirmishes nila dito. Talagang hindi nila hinahayaan makabawi yung Lilgun kung sakali mang makuhaan sila ng malala.
Hindi sa nakikita mo talaga na kulang yung Lilgun in terms of damage. Like, kung matataboy mo si Sniper sa isang team fight and then or si Mars, parang yun lang pinaka-damage nila si Sniper lang and si Mars. Other than that, they just probably have set up dun sa side ng Exe. Nakikita din natin, halos actually hindi halos, pero tatlong core sa side ng Execution already has BKB. So let's say yung mga magic damage won't even deal a little bit damage sa side ng Execution. Sa side ng Exe, they have tons. Physical, they have yung pure damage yata yun kay Bristlebach unless binago na, if I remember correctly. Or physical. But still, they deal tons of damage. Even si Earth Spirit could deal damage. Shaman, yung wards niya, diba? Dawnbreaker. So they have a lot of ways to take down heroes sa side ng Lilgun.
Ang maganda dito ngayon, TAC, for Execration, pumapabor sa kanila yung gantong yung gantong klase ng laban, kahit sabihin ni Bob na guys kayo ni farm. Pero kung iisipin mo, Sniper's being burdened with what's happening right now. Kasi as we all know, Sniper, kailangan niya ng heavy farm, kailangan niya maging heavy farm para maging equipped with heavy items that can take on this Bristleback later on. Ngayon, kung madrag yung game natin, it's goods for Lilgun. Pero with what's happening right now, parang malabo yung pag-drag ng game dahil nga nag-snowball na din dito yung Execration.
Yeah. Like, I feel like they could still drag out yung game, yung Lilgun dito, just because they have some good tower defense or yung high ground defense nila.
Yeah,
They have
possibly,
Buck, they have Sniper, diba? They also have Mars, Tiny. Pero wait lang, may nakita sila.
Hello nga ba? Dino. Gonna roll in. But, wala naman na ibang makakatulong pa kay kuya mong Ace 12. And that's gonna be the support to fall sa side ng Lilgun with one less hero. Lilgun, medyo mahihirapan dito in terms of defense sa siege na gagawin ng Execration. And Exe will just pressure Lilgun para mag-dep nga dito sa mid and tigilan yung panguun siya dun sa taas.
Yeah, so kasi si Sniper he's not even like ahead dito sa game natin. Kung makikita mo, pangatlo siya sa network natin. And then yung susunod, si Earth Spirit pa, di ba? Talagang supporting cast lang yung ibang heroes dito ng Lilgun. They also need farms and items kung gusto nilang matulungan si Sniper dito. Kasi I don't think Sniper can deal all the damage for his team. Kasi ang daming heroes na, like sa ngayon ang daming heroes na pwedeng makapag-zone out kay Sniper sa isang team fight unless makakuha, let's say, ng Pike, Satanic, mga ganon si Sniper. So, he could fight or drag out yung mga long right click like Templar Assassin or kay Bristleback, mga ganong klaseng bagay. So, yeah, still needs tons of item para maging nakakatakot na hero si Sniper dito sa laban na to. And also, someone else is to step up the side ng Lilgun.
Alright, pero eto nga Tiish, bakbakan kung bakbakan, TA napalagbag na, pero itong si Los pa mga kaibigan, talagang mangmamama sa loob with the BKB, he'll be able to escape, but mahabol pa siya dito na itong si Puck as Illusory Orb will be maxed out, but maybe we'll just dag away. Execration will now be pushed back, forced to go back to their base, defend their lanes, and Lilgun, they're grouped as 4, no?
Oh, okay. So may Hurricane Pike si Sniper and he has Shadow Blade. Kasi parang defensive mechanic din niya or maybe going from a Silver Edge action. Bagay maganda nga rin naman yung item build up doon. Ano bang naiisip ko dito? Sipa ka na nga ang item. Okay, nag-Aeon Dix siya. Wala pa, kulang pa to.
BKB. Talagang kapos pa sila sa damage kasi technically for Sniper yun nga. Nabe-breach yung kanyang position so he'll go for those defensive items which is nakitaan na natin ng dalawa. So most likely third, fourth item pa yung kanyang damage kaya hindi pa ganong mangangati si Bristleback on the process. Kaya kita mo kung paano magpilit yung Execration ng push sa may bottom. Diba?
And at least they managed to take down Templar Assassin, so ayan. Pero pala ko wala pang gano'ng mangyayaring bakbakan dito just because I feel like both teams probably waiting for Roshan, pero mukhang I might be wrong. Nakasmoke out na Execration dito. Siguro naisip nila Roshan could be up soon, so kaya gumagawa na sila ng let's say positioning, even kahit nakapaglagay lang sila ng wards, wala man silang mahuli.
Pero speaking of huli, eto na nga, napakaganda naman talaga ng pagkakabigay ng Hex dito ngayon. Is Shanks pulls that shackles, enough bind damage nila, mukhang hindi na nga mabubuhay pa si Bessie, Ace 12 right there. And that's gonna be another death for the post 5 of Lilgun. Ang bright side na lang ng Lilgun dito is, okay lang, support lang namamatay sa atin. Pero, looking at the other side is that, meron ng gem yung Execration, talagang de-work na lang sila dito.
Yeah, actually, nasuggest ko pa lang yung gem na yun So, buti na build on nila. Kasi may Templar Yun lang, anong ginagawa mo doon, tropa? I think he was probably trying to secure or contest yung outpost doon. Pero unfortunately, Execution was already there, ready. Ayun.
Step ahead yung Execration with what's happening right now.
Di sa kami mga Templar Assassin traps din kasi So, kumbaga, siguro natapakan ni Mars yun. So nakita pa lang siya malayo pa lang.
Oo, no? Na-foresee ng Exe anong gagawin nila. Kita mo yung ginagawa ni Pac? Ayan na lang yung kanyang natatanging magagawa sa ngayon to delay this game. Cut the creeps, pero this Roshan needs to be contested by Lilgun dahil meron ng shard libre para sa Execration. It would give a huge
Bigay
boost
yan.
sa team fight ng Exe.
Yeah, there's no way they could contest yung baba na, especially wala si Mars, he doesn't even have buyback, they don't even have any vision up sa side ng Lilgun. So sobrang dilim ng mapa nila and it's really scary to go out. Especially kung mamaya, ito, maglalakad ka sa lane na siya sa baba, alam nilang umalis ka sa base mo, there might be traps set up dun sa bottom, so you might see rotation from Execration, yung mga ganong klaseng bagay, di ba? But yun nga, you just don't know kung ano yung location and position dito ng Execration just because Lilgun doesn't have a ward or vision up.
Grabe. Ito mo ginagawa nila, si from Tino to Shanks, talaga naghahanap sila dito ng mabibiktima. Parang riding in tandem yung dalawa eh. Hindi pwedeng si Tino lang kailangan nakapalo up agad dito si Shanks to continue the hold na kaya nilang makiprovide.
Yeah, sa si Sniper yung the type of hero na ang hirap niyang makabawi sa isang game, lalo na when your team is playing from behind. Kasi siya hindi siya yung type, let's say, ng core na pwedeng lumabas and then mahirap siyang habulin so he can easily catch up or kahit parang nakapag-farm pa siya, di ba? Si Sniper, like, yung makukuha lang niya ng farm is yung pumapasok sa base niyo or yung dumadaan lang na creep, diba? Or like kung magpa-farm mo siya sa jungle, like sobrang risky, dyan lang sa may mga malalapit na camp lang, he can't go far. So sobrang limited lang ng damage. So sobrang limited lang ng farm na pwede niyang pagkunan.
Pero Execration, badly needed itong win. Para nga naman na 1 win away na lang sila. After nito, kung sakali mang manalo, going to the Division 1. That is why they will put pressure sa mid lane. Wanting to get a set of racks para nga naman tuloy-tuloy na ang pag-asenso nila sa game natin.
I mean, for sure, eto na.
Gulong. May kaibigan may taga dito nitong si Tino.
Grabe,
Wala pa
ang
yung
galing
kanyang
ni Tino.
kakombo, pero sipa, sabay gulong, out position ditong si
Grabe
Kuya mong
yun.
sniper. Ang galing ni Tino. Yun na lang talaga masasabi natin, mga kaibigan. Snipers down for 80 whole seconds without a buyback. Yung unang depensa ng Lilgun, unti-unti pong nababarag sa ngayon. Pero sabi ng Execration, chillax muna tayo dito.
He probably didn't see that the Aghanim was up the side ng Earth Spirit, but for sure, that's the place you don't want to be as a sniper. Like, pero hindi mo din siya masisi kasi kailangan niya mag-hit ng creeps eh. He needs to farm. Pero yun nga, hindi siguro nila na-anticipate na may Aghanim Scepter na. They could easily reposition si Sniper doon sa teamfight na yun. Kaya ayun, nabigyan tuloy sila. No buyback.
Oh, pero hex towards this Puck while etong si Tiny, goods yung ginawa niya, delaying the possible na follow-up. Pero patay muna dito ngayon si PB. No, Pininob Gatino saving him. Ginawang bato yung tropa, mga kaibigan. Sumagay pa. Etong si Bristleback nakatalikod na nga siya dito ngayon mga chong. Yung damage ng Execration is enough to take out yung ngang racks on that mid lane. TA nasibat, pero on the side, Fox going down. Tiny is about to fall. Magugulungan na naman ni Tino, and that's gonna be the shackles. And the wards coming from the shard of Shadow Shaman. Execration continues pressure in this game. Execration is doing it, mga kaibigan. Pero 11, not yet done. Nagbato ng spear dito kay Tino, pero patay mo din sa kamay nitong si Kuya mo Sniper. There's gonna be concussive grenade, added defensive play, pero Dawnbreaker might fall, but that's a set of racks taken away from the Lilgun. Execration will be falling back sa ngayon, pero it's already a win para sa kanila.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we saw it happening. Like, napakaganda nung pag-save niya doon kay Palos doon sa Bristleback. And from that kill, nakita mo, kinulang na sila sa damage, di ba? Yung Lilgun doon, nabuhay pa si Tino na matagal. And with this, Ages of Immortal still available kay Bob, they can still go. Maybe, syempre, antayin mo nila mag-respawn yung kakampi niya or pwede siya makapag-regen doon sa mana niya. And then they could just easily end the game. Actually, kahit nga mag-expire Aegis, feeling ko basta gagawin lang ni Tino lagi yung mga ganong klaseng play, kayang-kaya na nilang tapusin to.
Yeah, totoo kasi still, ongoing pa yung problema ng Lilgun, nakulang sila sa damage. Alright? Ang tagal nung skirmish na yon sa may base nila, pero ilan lang nakuha ng Lilgun. 'Di ba? Hindi pa yung mga kailangan na heroes.
I mean, honestly, it's not even about damage anymore. It's about surviving. Like, nakita mo yung initiation ng Execration, di ba? Like, they just can't survive. Or even if they survive, sobrang nasa bingit ng kamatayan lagi yung buhay nila. So, they're not even healthy, let's say, to retaliate or counter-initiate dun sa play na ginagawa ng Execration. So,
Oh no! Sniper! Bakit ka
Ayun na.
nandyan?
Doon na natapos.
To the moon. Talagang road trip ang abutin dito ngayon nitong si 423. Pagka nga naman nadali na naman siya dito. And mo ang Execration will be going for a smooth play right here. Naging
Wala
pabor
na.
talaga sa kanila yung never-ending story ng laban natin.
I mean, he was there farming, but they actually didn't even deward yung cliff na yon. So, that was really awkward. Nasa gitna siya ng CCTV that whole fight, di ba? Oy?
That's true. Pero bibi na naman na ang kinulong doon sa may arena. There's gonna be the roll from downtown. Dino going for Kishka. He might die here, but the Ancient of Lilgun is being destroyed. This will be a game for Execration. And Lilgun will be fallen down dito sa ating unang game ng serye. Napakainit, napakamaksyong laban. Well, Tish, ano tingin mo yung naging error dito ng Lilgun?
I think yung supports nila probably they both kind of do the same thing, 'di ba? They're like some kind of setup frontliners on their end, pero yun nga nakita natin na kinulang sila sa damage eventually. And I think sobrang ganda rin talaga ng ginawang, let's say, rotations and movement ng Execration. That's why the game went out of hand para sa side ng Lilgun. They forced quite a lot of team fight, and ang ganda lagi ng rotation nila. Especially, yun nga, there's just a great understanding na if they could somehow see si Sniper, get him in a really uncomfortable position, tawag dito, na bugawin mo siya, ganun. Parang, nakalimutan ko yung term na gusto kong gamitin. But yun, as long as you can force Sniper sa isang team fight, there's no damage na magagaling sa Lilgun. Especially nung around 25 minutes into the game, nung may mga BKBs na yung Execration, wala na, hindi na nakahabol or di na makadamage yung Lilgun doon.
Well, there's that. Yes, surely stole the show, mga kaibigan. Let's just see kung ganun pa rin ba ang mangyayari going into the game number 2. And if ever na manalo nga yung Execration doon, congratulations, they'll be securing a spot towards Division 1. But, hanggat wala pa, hindi muna dapat magpakasaya. And tignan natin kung makakapush pa ng Game 3 itong Lilgun. Sabay-sabay natin malalaman yun sa Game 2 action. Pero direct, magbebet pa po ba tayo going to the Game 2? Panalo tayo Game 1 eh. Yung bet tayo, direct, para pampainit lang. Ano na to, Exe 2-0. Tingin ko, baba ng odds Game 2. Ay, hindi. Mataas. Palagyan. Exe 2-0 tayo, mga kaibigan. Mag 2-0 Exe kami dito. And
1.70, mag-taas ba yun? Di naman.
mataas na yan. Para sa nanalong team. Pero, para sa mga diartistang katulad ni Ate Ish, maglililgan yan.
Oy, di ah.
Ay, hindi.
Exe yan, matik na yan.
Exe.
2-0.
Mababa talaga ng odds na para sa standards ni Ate Ish. Pero nasa sa inyo, mga kaibigan, kung susunod po kayo. Manalo tayo Game 1, tignan natin Game 2 kung ganun pa din ba ang ating resulta. Maraming salamat, mga kaibigan. Pero may first blood. Kung may first blood, Tish, saan sila tataya?
Exe!
O, Exe. Alam nyo na. Sundan nyo na si Ate Ishi. Maraming salamat, mga kaibigan. Magbabalik kami para sa Game 2 action. So, don't go away and relax muna kayo dyan.
It was born. Sounds good, right? Well, yeah, but not as good as it could. So we brought high fidelity audio to gaming. We didn't do it for the awards. We did it so you could get immersed in your games, hear bad guys better, and shit yourself when you get shot at. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory.
Predator X25 is the next evolution in esports displays, made for fast-paced, non-stop gameplay. This is all made possible with the next-gen 360Hz dual-driver IPS panel. These panels deliver top-tier refresh rates so you can see on-screen movement immediately, all while maintaining accurate color fidelity, even while revving up to 360Hz. Now, to make sure that your gameplay stays as fluid as possible, NVIDIA G-Sync is a great solution. G-Sync Esports mode, though, is even better. This mode reduces latency in-game by turning off variable backlight, increases black levels via dark boost, and fine-tunes gamma levels. One of the newest tools that the X25 offers is NVIDIA's Reflex Latency Analyzer, which lets you measure exactly how long it takes for mouse clicks to register on screen. By accurately measuring the amount of latency between the mouse, PC, and the display itself, you can refine, reduce, and clear out the competition. The X25 also includes several eye care focused technologies that reduce eye strain, such as color sense and light sense, which adjust contrast and brightness based on how much ambient light the display detects in the room. You can also tailor settings to your own preferences, should you so choose. So whether you want one of the fastest displays around or to dive into esports, the X25 can get you there.
Ang dami pwedeng pagbetan ngayon ah. Meron tayong esports, CSGO, Dota, kaya mas gusto ko NBA, nireview ko to eh. Ang dami ko pa na yan. Saan kaya tayo pwede mag-bet? Magkano kaya?
Bet mo na lahat, Tol. Lahat na.
Sigurado ka ba? Tol, masama mag-bet. Oo nga eh, no? Pera na.
Naku, sipin mo yung mapapanalunan ko, pwede madoble
Oo nga.
yun.
Kaso, mas maganda pag double your money na, double to pwede.
Kaya mo lang yung pwedeng mawala sa'yo.
Oo nga eh. Ayoko na! Kayo na lang tumaya!
Sabi sa'yo ito, huwag mo na tayo.
Today is gonna be a little something more. I've got a plan in mind, a special thing in store. The light bulb inside my head said, get out and play, 'cause you never feel this way. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. It's my lucky day, my lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day.
Imagine being a 90s gamer kid and these are your options. A mouse with one button. Your dad's mouse. Thanks for nothing, Dad. A mouse you got free in the mail. The only consistency you had was consistently missing shots. So at SteelSeries, we got to work on improving the gaming mouse. Pixel perfect precision was finally in play. But aim isn't everything. You also need brain. We were the first to onboard an ARM chip, letting you tweak performance settings and save them to your mouse. Then we added a lift-off sensor for complete vertical control. True one-to-one tracking was born. Your hand equals your aim. If you suck, that's a problem we can't solve. If it's your mouse, that's one we can. Innovation is in our blood, always has been, always will be. For glory. Running water, electricity, RGB mouse pads. There's a lot we take for granted in life. Like how our forefathers played on dust magnet mouse pads, losing games and their minds, cleaning their mouse so they could aim again. So we invented Ice Mat. The first mouse pads to bring consistency and dust-free gaming to every round of Dust 2. But a new generation of mice demanded a new kind of mouse pad. We tested 751 surfaces to create QCK, a combination of microwoven cloth and natural rubber that gives you flawless mouse control and all-day comfort. Sleep tight, little hand. As the iconic Esports mousepad with more than 15 million sold, it's probably the mousepad you're using right now. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory.
What's up mga sir? I'm Cholahe at gusto nyo bang mapabilang sa Fanatics kagaya ni Kuya Nick at ni Alo? Alam nyo na ang gagawin nyo. Just visit PNXBet, is a legit betting site. Pwede kang mag-bet ng Dota 2, CSGO at NBA. At gamitin mo lang ang aming code na LUPONWXC. At laging-laging yung tatandaan na #BetResponsibly.
At SteelSeries, we make the headsets, mice, and keyboards that the world's best gamers win the most with. And we've been doing it since way back.
Due to continued innovation and product development with leading professional gamers around the world, SteelSeries is the #1 brand for professional gaming gear.
Congratulations, Fu wins it. But Navi to take the grand final 3-1.
A lot's changed since then, but one thing always stays the same: winning. Every pro that picks up a SteelSeries product pushes its limits. That's what makes us push ours. It's up to you how far you go, but whatever you do, go for glory. Here's a good thing about keyboards. You can type whatever you want, like for example. A bad thing about keyboards, They were made for writing emails, so when you played games, they broke. At SteelSeries, we created the first mechanical gaming keyboard with fingertip precision and sensitivity. A keyboard that could WASD its way to wins and withstand the rage of defeat. And just when it seemed like the keyboard was solved, we reinvented the technology for the first time in 35 years. Now you can customize the sensitivity of every key to suit feather-like fingers or deep and deliberate presses. So you can get your hands on a keyboard that gets your hands.
What is up? At nagbabalik na po tayo para sa isa na namang malupit na bakbakan. Dito lang yan syempre sa ating Phoenix broadcast ng ating Southeast Asia Division 1, Division 2 rather, battle going to the Division 1 for Execration since one game away na lang po sila. And draft, same starters, Mars and Dawnbreaker, pero magkaiba na yung second pick nila dito ngayon.
Oo. Okay, so sino yung nag-open up? Okay, so tinanggal nila yung Templar, si Batrider, so na-open up si Batrider. I'm actually even like questioning why did they ban Batrider dito sa first phase kanina. Hindi rin siya top pick or most played ng Execration recently. Very situational hero, so yeah. But anyways, Execration, I like this DK pick. It's also one of their heroes na I don't want to jinx it, pero they played it 6 times and they have 100% win rate so far. I mean, wala pa naman silang talo, di ba?
Let's see if they can keep that win rate going. Pero with that Bloodseeker for Lilgun, will immobilize most of the heroes ng Execration dito. Mirana and Dawnbreaker sa ngayon, but Execration, kailangan lang nila ng someone na tatayo. So, sino ba ang posibleng makagawa nun sa ngayon? Medusa available, pero okay, makes sense. Okay, the Enrage, possible nga naman, diba? Damage reduction.
Tawag dito. Like kanina, di ba, sa game 1 ng Lilgun, they were lacking damage. And dito sa game 2, they're not gonna be lacking damage at all. They have Skywrath, they have Mars, they even have Timbersaw, and si Bloodseeker is also one of the heroes na 100% win rate din yung Lilgun. So both teams are playing within their comfort zone, I would say. So kaya nga, if you wanna go fast, Bloodseeker is your carry. He's your guy. He's the type of carry na kaya niyang mag-participate really early on sa isang team fight. Ang laki rin ng naibibigay niya in terms of yung blood rage niya, di ba? Sa isang team fight.
For sure.
And yung blood right, ayun. Pero ito, sa side naman ng Exe, Mirana and then the Ursa. I mean, Mirana for sure. This is like their go-to combination. I feel like ito na yung makasama sa lane, Mirana and DK. Though that they could still flex the hero, pwede rin nila itong go ilagay sa gitna. Pwede rin siya maging Bob hero. So yun nga, there's a lot of flexibility. Pero yun nga, typically, they like to run this Mirana DK sa offlane. I think they also pick Ursa this game just because of the possible Timbersaw na pwedeng makatapat niya. Kasi sa side ng Lilgun, there's a lot of heroes that they could flex here. Pwede ilagay nila si Timbersaw sa mid, or pwede rin nila ilagay sa offlane. Same goes with Mars. So they have 2 heroes that is really flexible sa side ng Lilgun. They could go either way. Pero yun nga, si Skywrath din as position 4, maganda siya as roaming. So kahit sino man yung offlane or mid dito, they have tons of kill potential either sa offlane or sa mid.
No. So, technically, both teams really have a good lineup right now. Depende talaga sa magiging execution nila kung ano yung magiging magiging flow or kung paano nga ba yung magiging lalawan nila later on. But right now, Lilgun, they were banning out mid lanes kasi parang filata nila offlane DK, no? Leshrac, yung mga magagandang heroes ngayon given na kulang sa pang-push or pang-siege atong Execration other than DK and the Ursa, they need some more para, tuloy-tuloy yung kanilang pagbasag, diba? Ano ba? Mid lane.
So,
Pak? Is available? Tama ba? Kaso may...
para sa side ng Exe, you mean?
Yeah, for
Hmm.
Exe. Pak is good.
Oo, magandang hold siya, especially when you have Ursa on your side. Ano bang mga hero ni Bob dito? Tingnan ko yung lineup ng Execration. Ay, wala
Void
na pala
Spirit.
dito.
Kaso hindi, may Bloodseeker na kasi. I'm thinking of those elusive heroes. But then again, this Bloodseeker pops out. Okay. Ano mo? Mid lane na tatayo.
Bloodseeker? No, hindi pala. Never mind. Razor.
Bandin eh.
Ish,
Bandin
no.
Razor eh.
Oo nga, no. Ano ba ang mga natitira?
Hindi ko alam kung good si Medusa kasi since tatayo lang naman siya dito. Kaso meron kasing Ursa eh. So I'm thinking about.
There's actually not a lot here. Kasi maganda na rin yung jump ng Lilgun dito. They have Timbersaw, they have Mars, Bloodseeker, even si Sky is like a long-range damage.
Yeah.
So, medyo mahirap din yung mga squishy na mid. Do you wanna go? Yung kasi like ito yung potential mo na makakalaban sa gitna, di ba? You either going against Mars or ito si Timbersaw. Or mag-mid-pick pa sila. Para kasi, feeling ko pag nag-pick pa sila ng mid na greedy, so, mahihirapan sila. Pero okay.
There's a Rubik.
Support yata to, no?
Oo. Pwede siyang i-support. Pero Lina ata for Execration, nakaban ba?
Hindi. Parang ang hirap na kasi ng Lina this game dahil ang dami nang nagja-jump in.
Kung ano, Timber, Mars, Bloodseeker, pwede kang takbuhin. Alright. Keeper of the Light for Execration. I miss this hero actually.
You know what's like, sasabihin ko parang sana Zeus, sana yung mga ganun eh. Tons of damage, di ba? Like, pero okay, so mid ko tol, I mean, it's good because he has a lot of, let's say, he could really help out yung team para mas mapabilis pa yung phase ng gusto nilang laruin. Or maganda rin yung wave clear na kung sakaling ma-overwhelm sila. And this is going to be, I believe, a core. So, a Bob, tama, si Bob pa hindi na may mili.
Yep.
So, a core Kutol, or Keeper of the Light. So, mas marami siyang item, mas malaki yung survivability niya. Whereas, sino ba yung mid ng si Sanctity?
Timber. Mid Timber, so Mid Timber.
How does that matchup go? I don't even know.
First time ko makikita natin yung ganyang klase ng matchup. But, parehas lang kasi sila magpa-farm eh. Though, etong si Timbersaw, magkakaroon siya ng mobility. Once makuha niya nga yung Timber Chain. Pero tingnan natin kung i-utilize niya yun. Since,
Hindi saka kasi magic naman si Keeper of the Light eh, diba? Like, whereas si Timbersaw, he's gonna have some like high regen for sure. But I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know how this lane goes.
I don't know, man. Pero for Execration, I think I would just go for them since gusto ko yung decision making nila earlier ng game 1. And for this draft, kaya nasabi natin kanina, they're in their comfort zone. Kaya tulak bigyan sa mga heroes nila. So I would say I would go for Execration this game 1.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Rubik pick.
Okay.
I mean, position 4 naman siya dito. So, tama si Kishka yung nag-Rubik, diba? Tapos si Ace yung Skyrath. So, Skyrath. I mean, yung lane nila sa taas, it's actually so-so. But I feel like there's a lot of, or ibang position 4 that could also help out, let's say, yung damage if they really want to snowball this game. Or let's say, mga position 4 na, let's say, Shaman na also that could give you that Roshan. Kasi yung mga ganito klaseng lineup ng Lilgun, this lineup could fall off easily. Like, this Ursa could look very, very scary kapag naging ahead siya or naging free farm siya dito sa game natin.
Good steals ni Rubik dito. Goods naman siya, skill-wise. Pero yun nga, maraming better. Na gaya na na-point out ni Tishi. Parang ang mangyayari kasi niyan, magiging reliant sila sa Mars tsaka sa Timbersaw alone. Pagdating sa tankiness, once mamatay yung isa, ang dali na lang i-ignore ng isa pang tank dito ngayon sa side ng Lilgun, no?
Saka typically kasi kapag nagro-Rubik, pick ka, like, unang-una ang gusto mo sa kanya is yung, let's say, mga malalaking spells na pwede mong nenokin, di ba? Like, mga Ravage, Black Hole, mga ganun klaseng bagay. And you don't see this in this game. Pangalawa, you wanna pick Rubik just because yung shard mechanic niya, yung you can out-reposition yung kakampi niya. That's also, like, one of feature nung bakit napipili siya. Like, those only two things. And, like, this game, yung arrow, it's good, pero wala na eh. Wala na akong iba pang nakikita pa. So, I don't know, like, how effective this Rubik going to be this game. And yun nga, yung lineup nila could fall off easily, and hindi rin ganun kalaki yun na ipoprovide or na itutulong ni Rubik in terms of, like, taking Roshan or taking objectives, di ba?
Ano lang siya eh, D-push lang talaga yung mapaprovide ni Rubik eh. Diba? Andun lang talaga siya to, you know, show up the lanes easily, manakaw niya illuminate, goods yun, easy clear ng wave. Diba?
Ayan. And I think probably yung last pick dito ng Lilgun, they probably just ask itong si Kishka kung, anong gusto mong hero na laruin, ganun. Probably that's one of the reason or like comfort pick. And saka yun nga, grabe naman, unang araw tumama agad.
Grabe, no? Talagang magpapainit si kuya mo nga, Tino. Pero, mga Seb, sa ngayon, magkakaroon muna tayo dito ngayon ng nag-exert muna sila dito ng dominance sa nilang lane para makagawa sila ng statement na you have to be very careful in this lane, eyes on me, parang ganon, no? So, ayun nga, si DK naman, enough yung buhay niya or regen niya dito para nga magstay lang sa lane.
Yeah. Ano ba sasabihin ko tuloy? Nakalimutan ko. Shoot, nakalimutan ko.
Lola, Tish. Pero, what the?
Okay, naalala ko na.
Right there. And sakto, kasi Tish, nag-arrow lang naman si Tino at walang masyadong follow-up. But then again, there's gonna be the follow-up na hinahanap natin from DK, though his damage not that great. Pero yun na nga, Blood Right. Kamot-kamot sa hindi makate. Etong si DK, parang makunat kasi yan eh. Plus the regen, so he's able to fall back. Tish, ano yung sinasabi mo kanina?
Ayun. Isa-shoutout ko nga pala si Jordan Tenyoso kasi nag-13th month subscriber si Tropa. Pero araw again!
Naku po, mukhang subscriber ng arrows ni Tino. Etong Lilgun, mga kaibigan, at hindi sila pumalya sa bayad. Diba?
Salong-salo nga.
Salong-salo yung kanyang mga arrows. Shanks rather! Tino ako ng Tino, ano?
Sorry, kumaga, Tino, arrow, stun to Shanks. Arrow, set. Ganun.
Subscriber ng disable ng Exe on the bottom lane. Pero, actually, okay nangyayaring to for Execration. Kasi kahit naka-shove na yung lane sa kanila, at least easy levels lang for these guys. Diba?
Oo. Pero the positive side naman, sa side ng Lilgun, is they're actually doing quite well in terms of CS. Ayan, kita natin si Timbersaw, diba? Si Mars and Bloodseeker, nakakahabol naman sila. They're on like a pretty even footing sa CS dito. So, they should be fine. Kasi nakakatakot din yung mid-game dito, diba? Once, let's say, Timbersaw gets a Hood, Jules, mga ganun, klaseng bagay. Kasi typically, sobrang ganda ng use dito just because you have Ursa side ng Execration, good catch din siya, especially when you're a Timbersaw. Kind of save mo rin siya na pag na solar bind ka, mga ganong klaseng bagay. So, yun nga, yung timing dito ng Lilgun is quite scary kapag na-hit nila ng tamang oras. Ayun na, hindi sobrang ahead ng X, mga ganon.
Yes, pagka kasi ahead na yung Ursa dito, ang hirap na labanan. I mean, lalo na kung Timber ka, tapos Mars. Ayun yung mga ayaw mong katapat eh. Yung Ursa na yan, napaka-aside kasi ng kanyang Fury Swipes. Talagang kakamot ka. Diba? Pero, on the mid, Tish, mapunta muna tayo dito sa ating mid matchup na Mars and Keeper of the Light. As expected, farman lang talaga yung mangyayari dahil nga sa range na meron itong Keeper of the Light plus the movement speed na meron siya. It's not an easy prey for this Timbersaw.
Pero at least yung top lane dito ng Lilgun, they're doing quite well. Makikita natin dito like si Mars with the 20 and 14 where si Usa is 14 and 0. So they're doing a great job on that end. Kasi medyo free farm din si Palos ng game number 1 natin. And we both know na kapag masyadong maganda yung start ni Palos sa isang laban, he could easily dominate the game. Eh, si Palos may mga klaseng play din na greedy din eh.
Oo. Yun yung ano niya eh. That's what make him Palos. Pero sa bot, mga kaibigan, the unkillable fortress will fall down from the hands of Lilgun, mga Seb. But then again,
may leap pa siya dalawa.
Arrow still on cooldown. He does have that leap, but he won't be committing that one yet. Dahil ayaw niyang mapasamaan na guys. Pero Roshan, kinuha na nga si Kishka.
Grabe yun.
Pati yung ano natin eh, pati yung cameraman natin, Tish, nababaliw sa dami ng pangyayari.
Totoo. Yeah. I mean, 1-1 pa lang naman din yung score natin, di ba? But there's a lot of happening on each lane. Pero speaking of happening, Keeper of the Light rotating sa bottom lane, pero nauna na agad yung Execration dun.
And that's gonna be a kill. And goods din dahil etong si Kuya mong BS, pwede pa.
Uy, nahagingan pa.
Napakagandang body blocks by Shank. Right there, 4-2-3 taken down by Tino. And yung bottom lane talaga ng Execration, yung kanilang butter on bread, no? Tiish, kasi ano talaga eh, parang dito yung pressure manggagaling sa Exe.
Kasi saka, di mo naman ganong ma-anticipate na mag-rotate yung Keeper of the Light eh. Typically, he just wants to stay in lane sa taas.
Okay, mga Seb, Ursa. Yun nga, pinapahirapan kahit papano nitong si Mars, eh sinusubukan lang naman umalag, mag-farm si Bat, sabay kapit sa may torre, and nothing more. Palos will just continue his farm here. Fade Bolt will reduce the damage of this Ursa para ma-on siya kahit papano yung pagpaparm niya.
Oo. Yeah, I mean, this is a good thing. Itong si... Scholar, saan yung kasing pangalan niya?
11, si 11. Yeah,
si 11, okay.
11.
Scholars naging, parang Russian yata yung writing na yan, or something. Ayun. Pero, yeah, he's doing a really great job, especially kapag nakuha niya pa yung kanyang arena. It will be quite problematic on the Ursa. Kasi ang daming deny din ng Mars. Tignan mo naman si Mars dito. 14 denies. So that's like a lot of levels or like gold denied sa side ng Execration. So for sure, we might see some action very soon sa top lane.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Pero for now, ano muna sila dito? Talaga namang chill muna. Pero yun, yung chillings na yun, eh mapitigil na since etong Execration is ready to fight. Kishka's about to die, pero mauuna muna ata etong si Bessie mo. Kishka. And it's a good thing naman for Lilgun is that itong si Mars ay nakuha niya yung kill towards Palos. No? So they failed. For Execration, they failed to give that kill kay Palos. And napaganda pa for Lilgun.
Tinitignan ko sa top lane eh. Kinakalculate siguro ni Mars yung kanyang mana. Kasi level 6 na siya, low na rin si Dawnbreaker, pero pag nag-arena ka siya, I don't think he would have enough for this spear. Kaya hindi na rin siya nag-go or mag-follow up dun sa kill dun sa top lane. And Ursa is gonna be up soon, so might as well, do mo na ng ilaan.
Pero grabe naman, golo talaga dito ngayon yung si Bloodseeker. It's a good thing. Na nandito nga si Skyrath Mage, but look at Tino. Being greedy, knowing he's a bit tanky kahit na mag-dive siya dun sa torre.
Yeah. I mean, this is like the hero, the wombo combo.
Oh, okay. Oh, the arrow missed. The arrow missed by a split second. Pero the fate is real. That's the Seeker falling down. But then again, Tino makukuha dito ni Sanctity for a trade-off. That's Mirana leaping away, locking him inside the tree line, dropping the arrow. Pero Keeper of the Light going for some illuminates here, looking for this Skyrath Mage. Illuminate na ilawan, pero buhay pa din mga kaibigan. There's a snow, but that's gonna be Bob during that kill. Akala niya warded pa mga body, pero hindi warded yun para sa taas. Tutuloy yung laban. Bloodseeker dito na sa taas pumunta pagtapos niya mamatay sa bottom lane.
And this is the good thing with the kind of lineup na meron yung Execration, di ba? If they can dominate, or when they can dominate itong bottom lane, which they did, they could easily take down yung Torre. I mean, eventually, sa next siguro na Dragon Form with DK, that should be available. Doon na may pang defend naman sila. They have the Timber Saw. Pero, tingin ko kakayanin with the solar bind. Kasi ang haba ng lockdown ng Execration dito. And they also have a vessel builder sa side ng Exit. Meron silang Mirana.
Taas. Napagad ng lift into the spear. This Ursa is about to die. May MLS daw pero tumagal pa nga siya doon dahil sa kanyang magic wand. Mga kaibigan, nabigyan ng pangulang pagkakataon itong si Palos para mabuhay sa may itaas. Pero the Rapture and the Blood Rite will be enough. But that enrage will be saving his ass for a while. But still, that's gonna be a carry trade and double kill for Shanks as that Mars will also fall. Not that a great trade para sa Lilgun, mga kaibigan. For Exe, good respond.
I mean, the idea was there. I think it's a pretty good idea. But then again, this Keeper of the Light is just all over the map. Nakita mo yung presence niya sa bottom lane, sa mid lane. Like, he's just everywhere providing assistance to sa kanyang team. Kasi typically, Execution wouldn't have enough damage. They do have the lockdown, especially with the Mirana and itong si DK. Pero itong presence talaga ni Keeper of the Light. Siya talaga yung pampabilis ng pace ng gusto nilang kill and ng rotations, gano'n.
Grabe yung impact niya given na meron silang burst dahil dun sa Illuminate na hindi ina-expect ng Lilgun pagdating sa mga team fight, and yun talaga yung nakakapagbigay ng head start dito sa Execration. Pero
grabe si Shanks. Binawasan pa yung camp dun sa may babae. Teach din ng experience, easy peasy lang.
Yeah. That's what they need right now.
Wala pa ba? Sino bang, malapit na bang vessel? Kasi like this Timbersaw is starting to look scary. Like he's been untouched, he's been ignored this whole time, and kita mo, he's now top net worth the side ng Lilgun. So kunyari, let's say, gusto mag-go in ang Execution, and then they might be going on Timbersaw, or they might be going on someone else, and then nag-respond to Timbersaw, diba? Like, I don't think they would have enough to take him down kung wala pang vessel, or kung hindi pa available yung item na yun.
Oo, magme-make sense kung kukuha sila dito ng vessel para talaga matuloy-tuloy nila yung pressure na ina-apply nila dito sa Lilgun. Because if not, pag na-delay lang to ng bahagya, makabuelo yung Lilgun, Exec could be in danger. Speaking of, Dino, napatay na sa may bot, mga kaibigan. Timber, alam nyo,
Tigana
dito.
Yeah, dapat lang talaga, since he is the strongest hero right now, I believe sa game natin. And at the same time, as yung Lilgun dito, they need to play around si Timbersaw. Maybe even bring si Rubik dito just to make sure na hindi na mamatay si Sanctity this game. So yun, they just need to play around dito kay Timbersaw, and they should be fine for the next couple of minutes.
Yeah. Looking at the heroes of Lilgun, hindi sila ganun kalakas pagdating sa Tower Siege. Yung mga heroes nila, no? I would say. Pero, kasi tignan natin kung magiging hindrance ba yun totally for Lilgun. But Bob, popping out his spirit form, going for this Timber. There might be actually a solution to this Timber. Wala nga naman makunat sa apat, mga kaibigan. Pinagsasalo niya lahat ng damage coming from Execration. There's the Solar Bind for Mars, but that's the Rupture for DK. It will be taking some of those Mystic Flare, and Tino will be traded. Pero for Execration, goods na yon for them, I think, since nakakuha sila ng kapalit dito ngayon kay Tino.
Yeah, this is what I've been saying, you know, since he is the strongest hero of the game, for sure, at some point, i-address ng Execution yan, di ba? Which they did, nakita natin, yung lockdown nila was enough para, and damage din para mapatayin nila si 11. So, yun nga ang tagal ng follow-up nila, eventually nag-rotate na lang si Mars doon, but I feel like they need to do a better job protecting yung strongest hero nila dito. Kasi okay din naman yung farm dito ni Mars, yung mga ganong klaseng bagay, saka,
But Warden, nakita naman na yun, mga kaibigan. Timber, the strongest boy here, will be going in. Bob taken down by Kishka. A tier 1 bottom tower still stands strong for Lilgun. Execration will have to back off knowing na hindi nila kayang pumalag. At wala kasi dito si Ursa on that bottom lane.
Yeah, big play, big play, big pick off sa side ng Lilgun dito. Siguro akala na Execution that Lilgun might just give yung Torre sa baba for free. But unfortunately, kaya ba?
Alright, let's just see what Lilgun can do. Mid lane's down sa side ng Execration. Wala pa silang napupush sa ngayon. So, yung pressure ng Lilgun dito, it's just right. It's just right knowing na nakakapag-farm si Bloodseeker out of everything that's happening.
Oo. This saka makes sense eh. Like, with the type of heroes din na meron yung Lilgun, they're supposed to dominate this early levels or yung early game natin. Kasi ngayon wala naman silang ganong big spell as long as they play around Timbersaw. This hero could look really scary. Even sa ngayon, mas maganda pa nito, may nahuli ata.
Meron nga, Tishi, and yun na nga, sumunod na sila ng Mystic Flare and Palos, namatay, nauna siya doon, pero Rubik will be punished here. Overextending, that's Kishka dead. 11 will also be taken down, 2 for 1. Rana, up his MLS, so he could position well. There's the arrow, tulog malala, and the vessel is ready for Timbersaw to be taken down. Sanctity is out, and that was indeed a great trade for Execration, knowing it's a 1 for 3.
Yeah. Sobrang weird ng team fight din for Lilgun. They weren't able to get out after yung kills nila kay Ursa. Pero kita mo talaga reading Execution because they completely read yung gustong gawin ng Lilgun. So they need a better vision, they need a better initiation kung gusto nilang ma-maintain yung aggression dito sa early game ng Lilgun.
Yup, yun yan, no? Kumbaga, Lilgun din ang merong, Lilgun din yung at fault mismo kung bakit nagsislip away yung momentum nila. They had it. Pero kung hindi nila pinilit yung team fight dun sa may mid lane, it could have been better for them. Pero, di pa naman tapusan lahat, no? Bumabelo pa lang din yung ng Execration. Tignan natin kung matisod pa sila ng Lilgun dito.
Oo. But then again, that's already twice in a row that your team versus Sanctity kept dying. Oy, good catch!
But actually, same for Ursa. This is the second time around na namatay si Ursa nang wala siya masyadong nagagawa. And
saka hindi, halos kabubuhay lang din nun, JB. So that's like tons of downtime para sa side ng Ursa. Whereas si Bloodseeker just free farming, hitting creeps that whole time.
Not only that, wala ding bawi or wala ding response from Execration nung namatay si Ursa doon. So, alam ng Lilgun ngayon, kulang-kulang Execration. Simulan natin dito sa isa sa malakas sa kanila. Look at Bob trying to survive, but look at that, Kishka. And actually, Ace-12 will take a lot of damage from that Illuminate. Sanctity looking for Bob, but I think he's overextending. Vincenzo surviving. There's the rebuke to slow him down, but the guys from Execration not yet dead. Not yet dead. Come to think of it, there's gonna be Solar Guardian into the arrow. Mars will fall. And right now, Ursa is back. And Lilgun, after taking down Ursa, what happened? Wala silang mapitas.
Hindi masyado yata nilang pinipilit yung mga team fight. Sobrang tagal kasi ng lockdown ng Execution. So they have a lot of like time to set up. Well, speaking of setup, sa taas.
Okay, mukhang siya pa. Yung masa-set upan, there's gonna be the arrow connecting. Shanks with that accuracy. Tino gets that kill. And the connection from Execration talagang klarong-klaro sa ngayon.
Oo. Sa, like, kita mo din yung pag-hold ni Mirana dun sa arrow niya, no? Just so they could have full duration or ma-maximize nila yung disable nila doon sa Timbersaw. Like, yeah, Timbersaw has Kaya and Sange, but that don't matter since they have a lot of damage going in on their end. So, yeah, kahit pa paano, nakakahabol naman itong Execration dito. They're buying quite a lot of time para makapag-farm dito si Palos. Pero medyo malayo-layo pa or mahaba pa yung hahabulin dito ni Palos since he only has 6k net worth dito sa game natin.
Siya yung pinakamababa sa lahat ng Corsa ngayon, but as we all know, this Corsa can get back in no time. And for right now, Execration is doing every space or doing everything just so he could have that space that he needed to come back to this one. Lilgun. Buelo-buelo muna dito mga kaibigan. Alright, they're looking for Bob here. Arena, pero iba yun na si Bat. That's just DK to fall down. Tino is out, but Bob tipping away. He won't be stopped. Alright, that's a good escape since na-lesson ng Execration yung kanilang casualty. But for Lilgun, that's a good thing. At least.
See, they were able to grab a kill, right? Doon sa mid lane, dahil doon sa setup ni Mars. It would have been nice if nakakuha sila ng objective, either a tower, or okay, maybe not a tower, but at least puro lara damage dun sa may mid lane, or kung makuha nila yung Roshan, yung mga ganong klaseng bagay. Just yun yung parang downside sa lineup na meron yung Lilgun with the heroes na pinili nila. Not the end of the world, but it would have been nice, diba? Let's say kung Execration yun, nakapatay sila, let's say, ng Timbersaw ng like, dead for like good 30 to 40 seconds, for sure that could have been a quick Roshan down already or na-secure na agad ng exit, diba?
Kumbaga, yung mga panalo nila recently, hindi pa ganun ka, hindi pa worth the risk since si Ursa nga, nagbubuelo pa lang dito. Diba? And kung nakikita natin, sinusubukan na ng Execration lumaban nang wala si Ursa. Diba?
So kasi iniisip mo, yung mga ganong klaseng play ba, is it really worth it? Would have been better, mas malaming ba kayo nakuhang gold kung nag-rotate na lang kayo or tinake over nyo na lang yung, let's say, kalahating side ng mapa, baka mas malaking network pa yung mga nakuha nyo.
Oh no, Dawnbreaker, yung naliligaw para sana magbigay na lang ng Solar Guardian, na biktima po ng Lilgun dito ngayon. So for Execration, they'll have to reset knowing Dawnbreaker is down.
Yeah. Sa ano din like yung heroes dito ng Lilgun, they love playing together. Whereas sa side ng Execution, they have some really good wave clear. Dahil ito, meron silang si Keeper of the Light, si DK din, since alam niya na wala pang balak lumaban yung Exe, dahil hindi pa ganun kalakas si Palos, for sure. Like, most heroes dito ng Exe want to split push, and kumbaga, hiwa-hiwalay muna. Ayan.
Pero, at Ishi, yung Lilgun approaching for that Roshan, there's gonna be the arrow to see if there's gonna be a Roshan take, and finally, an objective or Lilgun that could actually give them the advantage that they need.
Di saka kasi ang ganda na rin ng vision ng Lilgun ngayon. So, yeah, even though na hindi sila nakapatay or support lang, yung napatay nila, ang laking importansya din kasi ng Dawnbreaker. Let's say, decide i-contest ng Roshan yun, and they have like Dawnbreaker ultimate available, di ba? Like, mahihirapan yung Lilgun. And yun nga, back to what I was saying, they just have great vision, so alam nila na walang malapit na hero ng Execution doon sa may Roshan area.
That's actually a great recognition. Arrow missing right there. Pero for now, X is just aiming to dominate one lane right here. But that arena catches Tino off guard. Breath fire for Tino. 4 para sa'yo. Tama nga naman, 4 dapat. And dahil doon, easy kill si Tino.
Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. Maganda ito kung makakuha sila ng objective sa gitna or even sa top lane. Pero mukhang papalag yata.
Oh, okay. Look at this. That's gonna be Ursa going in. Palos getting the kill. This guy's dead, pero TP out by
Yun
Ursa.
lang ang masama dun.
Nawala na nga yung spear. Medyo bads kasi DK for Rubic can trade off, but I think still fine for Execration since napipigilan nila yung snowball ng Lilgun.
Yeah, for sure, that's a huge win, I would say. Kasi, una, wala nang DK dun sa teamfight na yun, di ba? So, they're just trying to prolong itong pag-aggression ng Lilgun. So, nakuha nila yung Urubik. Hindi lang yun. They were also forced to use spells, like yung Rapture and yung Arena. So, dahil dun, even though may ages sila, wait lang.
Hindi sila maka-pressure in terms of lanes. Tama, yun. Parabit. Mahuli si Dawnbreaker. Sabay si Bat, mga kaibigan. Papalag pati naman dito ngayon yung Execration or sa snowback. Pero, look at Mars. Taking tons of damage. The Illuminate will secure that kill. Sanctity trying to bridge the back lines. There's gonna be the Aegis. Actually, nakuha pala yun, mga kaibigan. There's gonna be the Vessel. Sumalo ng napakaraming damage na pa-BKB. Pero kinakait lang siya dito ngayon ng Execration. Rupture for Tino, but he's just going for a safe place. Sinusubukan tumagal. Pero mga kaibigan, Tino napatay na naman dyan. Sanctity on the sidelines being the target of Execration. 3 laban sa 1, pero nagtitipi na siya, kaya hayaan na siya dito ng Exe, mga kaibigan. This game, grabe talaga tong dalawang to.
I mean, I'm not even gonna be biased at all. Like, there's a team fight. It's just Execution just making the right call every single time. Like, nakita mo yung initiation nila. Like, Lilgun is getting overwhelmed. Like, yung pag-force pa lang ng BKB dun kay Bloodseeker, that already there. Like, you know, like
Napakalaking
sobrang
impact niya.
pangit na ng sitwasyon para sa side ng Lilgun. Nag-pop yung BKB. Yeah, nakuha nila si DK eventually. But again, like Ursa slowly catching up dito sa net worth natin. Same goes with Keeper of the Light kapag nakakuha pa, let's say, ng like mga probably E-Blade or Hex. Oy?
Pwedeng sumamaan lagay, pero Shanks here, taken down. Keshka will be the one to get that. It's better kung Core yung nakakuha from Lilgun since 600 yung kanilang since 600 yung kanilang makukuha sana. Pero still, a kill is a kill. And right now, Lilgun trying to, you know, make over yun nga kanilang mga pagkakamali. Since nawawala na sa kanila yung momentum, they need to regain that one back.
Ayan. Hindi, Execration naman kasi talaga yung nananalo sa trade. Ewan ko lang, baka hindi mo na hindi mo napapansin. In-explain ko naman kung bakit paano sila nanalo. Hindi naman bias. Nakikita lang, sinasabi lang namin yung nakikita namin.
Yeah. What we say is what we see, mga kaibigan, no? So,
explanation naman ako bakit. Niloko ba ako? Sana sinabi ko, panalo pa rin Exy dun. O, diba?
Wala lang.
Explanation naman. Niloko mo mga tropa.
Baka kumukulit lang, di ba? Pero sa mga tropa natin dyan...
Lilgun ka tumaya, no?
Aminin mo. Pero yun nga mga Seb, no? Share nyo na yung ating live stream para marami nang makapanood ng napakagad ng bakbakan na ito. And action-packed itong series for sure. Pero, so for Execration, looking for some victim. Pero mukhang sila ata magiging biktima. Napapalibutan na sila o napapalibutan ba kita, mga kaibigan? Nakuha yung MLS. Gagamitin niya ba yun? Ace 12 got deleted right away. But Irina is forcing Execration to fall back right there. But nope. The remaining heroes will still take down Kishka. There's a buyback from Skyrat. The Skyrat will be dying back in a jiffy. Pero yun na nga, mga kaibigan, nagka-BKB-han na. Breaker will also fall. Keeper of the Light is down, kaya naman Exe will be forced to bail out. But Sanctity is looking for some kill, trying to be greedy here. Pero kaya niya kasing magpaka-greedy, knowing na meron siyang Timber Chain away.
Yeah. I think that fight for sure, Lilgun, that one came up on top. Pero yun lang yung question ko sa ng Execution, why they decided to fight. Kasi parang napop na yata yung BKB ng isang core nila doon. But still, they tried to pursue. So, ang nangyari tuloy, na out of position si Keeper of the Light. They didn't have vision. They're walking into the high ground sa jungle ng Radiant side. So, I mean, oo, naka-moonlight shadow sila. Pero ready kasi yung Lilgun. Ang dami nilang sentry ward na nakalagay doon sa teamfight na yun. So, they see everything. Pero ito, di ata makikita.
Palos, mga kaibigan, doon sa baba, kita nila. Pero yung walang wards yan. Alam yan ang Execration. And with that information, they'll be taking down another support. Kanina pa nila nagiging target itong dalawang to. And it's slightly looking good for Execration. Dahil nga, nagkakaroon naman din ng prutas yung kanilang mga ginagawa.
Yes. Ooh. Lotus and Lincoln Spear para pala kay Timber, so
defensive ba?
No nga eh.
Diba? Kanina pa yan. Pero Kuya Mursa, kapag BKB hindi nga kumapit dito ngayon yung Spear of Mars, mukhang siya pa yung matadali dito ngayon ng Execration. Tino trying to get the attention of Lilgun. Pero sa may Gedli, there's the Solar Guardian to protect Bob. Protect Bob at all cost. Kasi kanina maaga siya namatay, kinapos ng damage yung Exe. And ngayon, look at Tino diving in. Skyrat, patay na naman. Pinagpapapak dito ngayon yung supports ng Lilgun.
Grabe yung poke ng Execration, you know, they just have a... Parang basang-basa nila yung galawan dito ng Lilgun. Like, kita mo, diba? Like, most of their spells are available, are not up. Pero,
napakaganda nito para sa Lilgun. If ever makuha nila si Kuya Mong Pino, but no pity, no need, Pino still alive. And Palos gets another one. Lilgun is in this array.
What is happening? Every time na nag-go yung Execration, piniping ng Lilgun na may ward dito. They don't actually have wards. They're just finding heroes randomly because they know na yung Lilgun, iiwas yan. They're probably around this area. Parang ginawa ng Execration yung homework nila. Alam nila yung galawan dito ng Lilgun.
Walang kabayas-bayas, mga kaibigan. Sino bang nananalo 26-17. 7k gold lead. Basag-basag yung Torre. Go Lilgun! Ganon. Wala ka bias mga sis. Talagang napaganda lang ng ginagawa ng Execration sa ngayon. Alam naman natin yun.
Yung shard. Ooh, that's Aegis and shard sa side ng Ursa. Ay. Kita mo from 7k, 9k net worth lead na agad from the side of Exe. And sa side ng Lilgun, I think they really need to be patient in terms of their initiation, di ba? Kasi yung heroes nila, like, they need layers of tawag dito ng damage, di ba? Let's say, you got the Rapture, Mystic Flare, yung mga ganong klaseng bagay if they wanna take down hero. Pero minsan kasi they're getting caught out of position, nahuhuli sila ng stun arrow, ng Execration, kaya hindi rin sila makapag-follow up sa gusto nilang gawin sa mga teamfights.
Yan. Pero sa ngayon makikita naman natin that Execration, grabe yung pagbangon nila dito, Palos to be exact. Yung buhay niya kanina nasa laylayan ng lipunan. Kitang-kita natin, he's the bottom pagdating sa course in both teams. Pero ngayon, he's now sitting at the top.
Oo, parang nakakalimutan natin na pang-anim sa network kanina si Palos dito, no? Yeah, I'm just not agreeing 100% with the item choice dito ng Lilgun. I don't know if the Kaya Sange was like the right choice. Kasi feeling ko like nandun yung Kaya Sange first item. After nun kasi ang tagal nung next item niya, like kasi yung damage pa din ng Execution is mostly either coming from, let's say, Illuminate kanina, di ba? Wala naman si Ursa, like, for the good 20 minutes ng game natin, but still, he was dying. I feel like kung nag-BKB din siya, probably mas naging survivable siya sa mga ganks na ginagawa ng Execration, or maybe nag-Yules, yung mga ganong klaseng bagay, just so matanggal niya at least yung vessel or yung bind coming from Keeper of the Light.
Ayun na nga, no? Napakarami nilang intindihin dito ngayon. Yung kaninang isang problema, dumadami na ng dumadami, mga kaibigan. Maliit na butas, unti-unting lumalaki. And Execration naman dito ngayon, sinusubukan na lang nilang i-kite out yung mga skills ng Lilgun.
Kaya pala din niya pumasok yung spear doon. Pero yun na nga. And that's okay, that's a BKB rage for a Bloodseeker ultimate. Ayan, so it's kind of reason. Pero still, it is quite annoying to side ng Lilgun. Just because they have to stay in base. You know, si Team Verso lang yung pinaka-best defender nila dito sa high ground. Pero, sobrang risky for Bloodseeker and kung sino man na lumabas dito sa base nila.
Si Mars dito. Ano kayang gagawin niya? Bibili ata ito eh. Bibili ka ba? Ay hindi, magkakat lang ng creeps. Akala ko bibili siya dun sa may secret shop. Diba? Pero, sa ngayon, talagang sinusubukan na lahat ng Lilgun just so they could survive the wrath of Execration. But looking at Palos, it's nowhere near. Kishkap taken down by Bob on that bottom solo.
Okay, pero tingin ko hindi pa naman din ganun kakampante yung Execration na mag-high ground sa ngayon. Kasi it's still quite risky eh. Kasi isipin mo, kung ma-rapture, let's say si Ursa yung kanilang Aegis holder, ma-rapture siya, tapos ma-spear siya papaloob, diba? That's a lot of damage plus a really awkward position para sa carry ng Execration. So, kaya medyo nagle-lay low muna sila dito and mukhang Diyos ko Lord, iniwan nila yung taas.
Akala nila umalis na. Yaan yung hirap kapag
ang ganda na sana ng defense nila kanina. No? They're doing a great job. They're putting Team Versus sa top lane. They're not showing a lot of heroes pero masyadong maraming nagpakitang heroes sa gitna sa baba. So yeah, it was go time para sa side ng Exe.
Go time nga ba? Pero ito na nga si Sanctity. Susubukan niya na lang pumalag. But the Abyssal Blade is doing it. Sanctity won't be able to go far. Nawawala yung kunat dito ngayon kay Kuya mong Palos. Pero wala atang pang Stampy Noodles. Ang malas naman ni Sulapsis. Hindi kumapit yung bash. Ang dami niyang pinagpapakalo. Pero look at Ace 12. Sinedere-derecho dito nitong si Kuya mong Vincenzo Entino. Working on the sideline.
Yeah, so, I mean, Sony Skyrath down, pero mukhang mag-go na yata yung Execution dito. Nag-dragon form bigla si Tino eh.
Nagulat eh. Pwedeng pumalag dito ngayon yung Exe. And ako po, eto yung nagulat. Pinalkal yung muka. Ate C11 wala nang nagawa. Rapture for Mirana alone. And alam ni Palos, wala nang rapture to. Pwede akong maggagagalaw sa kanilang base. Right now, he's just chowing down on this timber. So mga Seb, pinagkakalkal nga dito yung lata. And Aegis will be reclaimed by Rosh.
Medyo makati. Kinamot tuloy ni Ursa. Okay, so may gem na yung Lilgun. Uy, pumasok!
Oh, pumasok si Papi. Tignan natin kung may makukuha nga ba siya dyan. But the BKB out. Tamang pangasar lamang mga kaibigan. Lilgun na pa-react sa wala.
Pero hindi pa rin makakuha ng racks dito yung Execration. Ano ito? Medyo nahihirapan pa din talaga sila eh. Wala na rin palang Aegis. Saka ano din eh, medyo chaotic din. Nung teamfight, saka kalat-kalat din. Like nakita mo, they were going on top lane, pero ano pala si Team Versus sa gitna, split pushing, so they decided na ibaling yung attention nila. Pero may Moonlight and Smoke, wala silang detection.
Oh, wait, the arena nagamit. That's a BKB usage for Keeper of the Light. Kishka's about to go down. Ito naman po ngayon, si Kuya mong Ace-12 nadalin din. This is gonna be 3v5 matchup. Not that ideal for the side of Lilgun. And each and every one of them is just falling back right now. Ursa with a double damage is very scary. The arrow won't connect, but that's a kill for Bob. That's 3 heroes down. Execration will try everything to get a push, to get a tower. This mid lane about to be destroyed. That's Dawnbreaker with a drop. And yun na nga, yung tier 3 middle tower being wrecked by Execration. Finally, open up the lane.
Baba, taas, may tier 2 tower pa sa baba. Ayan. Unless they wanna end, hindi yata kaya kasi pabuhay na yung ilang supports. Though walang Timber so for 70 seconds.
They'll go for Mega.
Slowly lang.
They're going for a safe play, mga kaibigan. Diba? So, right now, 33-17. The scoreline is just
Tapos na nila?
for Lilgun.
Bakit walang glyph?
Oo nga, no? Napersa ata yung glyph, kaya dinedire-diretso na sila.
Maalis si Palos. Ano ito?
Di pa kasi basag yung tier 2 sa baba, Tiish. Pero, Tino,
ano ito?
Nahuli. Mga kaibigan, medyo masakit. MLS will be popped out. There's gonna be the arena to lock him down. Kiska getting the kill. Palos bumalik with the enrage and the BKB TP once again. Sabay kulit. Pero, Execration. Slacked off for a bit right there. There's gonna be the spear missing, pero Shanks is spotted. TP in a way, makikita ba? Malilift. There's gonna be the lift. Yappy Doodles. And duels for Mirana. Can escape with the lift. Blood right missing, but the rupture will be forced. But surely that's a good defense from Lilgun. And a bad call for Execration.
Oo. I mean, they're still pretty ahead yung Execution dito sa game natin. But for sure, Lilgun, they're just trying to grab whatever they can. Ayan. Uy! Nahuli na.
Ako po, may elo pa nga mga kaibigan. Di pa titigil yung Exe dito ngayon. Gusto nilang pawigin yung bad shot call, but the BKB used up. There's gonna be the Ursa jumping in. Blood right to keep these 3 at bay. Pero silence man itong si Dawnbreaker. Habol pa rin sila dyan. There's gonna be dagger away from Mars, but the Bob really want to chase them down with that illuminate, but then again, no way. Hold these boys.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, nakita ni Ace, Roche is up. Are they playing around this area? Nakapaglagay na din sila ng wards, JB. Mukhang gusto yata nilang i-cut off guard yung Execration dito, na kukunin nila yung Aegis, wala yung Mirana for 20 seconds, Execration is playing bottom lane. I mean, this is gonna be pretty good. Like, in terms of having an extra life sa next team fight, malaking buff sa kanila yun. I think hindi lang extra life May ano na rin yata to, shard. Hindi, yun, Aganims pala.
Aganims. Kasi third lang siya so hindi natin sure kung refresher shard ba or Aganims. But yeah, it will help them a lot. And that's actually a good timing for Lilgun if makuha nila yan. But nakatunog na ngayong Exe. There's gonna be the age advantage for Lilgun. Exe needs to be very careful. Hindi pa tapos yung ating bakbakan pero sa may likuran, Ursa's going for Kishka. May nahabol din naman ng buong tropahan, pero Ursa nyo, inaapat na mga kaibigan. Burado siya sa mapa, 100 seconds gone. Itong si Palos, mga kaibigan, nagkakamatayan na nga po dito ngayon, pero yung nakuha na. Ursa, may buyback naman siya kung sakaling gustuhin niya. So, etong Execration, bumabelo muna. Naka-SP. Etong si Kuya Mong DK going to the backlines, going for this Ace-12. Ace-12 is dead. Dawnbreaker with the Solar Guardian going for it. She's eaten by Mars, but look at Timberson blades. Napakasakit and napatay na nga nila etong si Tino together with Vincenzo. Ursa and Dawnbreaker, may buyback sila. Pero delikado na yung Execration dito ngayon as Lilgun had the upper hand once again.
And that's a really, like, a great play. Like, putting good vision, yung sneaky rush para sa side ng Lilgun, and at the same time, nakuha nila si Ursa. Unfortunately, nawala din yung Aegis of Immortal sa kanila. But then again, Execration going in again for a support? Diba? Tapos nakuha pa ni Rubik yung, I think, na-steal niya yung ultimate ni Dawnbreaker doon. That's why medyo napahirap din yung, yung damage ng Lilgun. But yeah, for sure, it's not gonna look good for a team fight kung wala kayong Ursa. Wala, I think down na rin yata panigurado yung mga BKBs ng Execration doon. So, yeah, not a good call.
Siguradong mapapahirapan sila. Pero one thing is for sure, TAC, medyo hirap sa pag-push yung Lilgun. It's just Bloodseeker na hahampas dun sa torre technically.
Exactly. Yeah, hindi ganun kalakas yung tower sieging ng Lilgun dito. So even though they were able to take down 4 heroes, they were only able to grab at least a tier 2 tower.
Oo. Yun yung one thing that Exec could consider para, you know, mabalik yung kanilang confidence dito ngayon. Pero, Ursa, looking for someone spotting this Timber. So it's great since it's the strongest person sa side ng Lilgun. Pero mga kaibigan, there's gonna be the Solar Guardian from this Rubik. Will his spell steal? Ursa being the target. Mag-isa na naman siya. Pero mga kaibigan, sinusubukan tumagal dito ngayon itong si Ursa. There's gonna be the Solar Guardian to protect this Ursa. Mars will fall. Pero 4-2-3, winan 2-3 ng Execration, and Timbersaw will also fall. That's gonna be the Skywrath alone, and Ursa together with the gang will be able to secure at least a tower or a Rax in this game after taking that sweep. Double kill for Palos, and Execration will be taking this game as well as Lilgun calls the GG. Beautiful game. Nagkaroon ng lapses yung Execration or ng box along the way, pero pinasabik lang pala tayong lahat.
Oo, pinatagal lang yung mga pusto sa Lilgun. Ay, sorry.
Ay, ano lang, pinalabas lang yung mga fake exe fanboys. Yung mga naglabasan talong-talong. Oh, yan, bumawi tuloy.
Ayan, so, ayan, panalo yung dalawang taya natin, JB, no? Tawag dito. Pero I think Execration, they just have a really great understanding. Ang ganda rin ng mga pick-off nila. They completely read yung Lilgun in terms of like yung mga plays and positioning ng Lilgun. Saka yun nga, at some point magpo-fall off yung hero ng Lilgun just because of the heroes na meron sila. And also, I think na-mention ko na rin naman yata na they didn't protect yung hero ni Sanctity. Like, look at yung score niya dito, di ba? Sobrang yaman niya sa game. Like, around probably like 15 minutes. Pero after nun, wala na. He died at least twice dito sa game. And I also don't agree 100% sa item choice niya. Kasi going into the late game, wala naman na yung may provide na damage yung Skywrath. Honestly, taga-slow, silence na lang yan eh. So, they probably needed like an extra hero na mag-deal ng damage on their end. That's just my opinion. And also, ang dami ding times na, yun nga, out of position yung Lilgun and or maybe talagang maganda lang yung rotations or basta-basta lang ng rotations ng Execution. That's why they were able to take 2-0 dito sa Lilgun.
And yun na nga mga kaibigan, congratulations pala sa mga sumabay sa amin with the 2-0 dun sa Execration. And ayun na, mga kaibigan, Execration, congratulations on securing the Division 1 spot together with Lilgun. So for Lilgun naman, maganda to since mapag-aaralan nila ano yung mga errors nila since, guys, sabi ni Tish, makakalaban din ng Lilgun yung Execration going to the Division 1.
Oo,
So,
posible,
it's a privilege. Diba?
Kasi
yun.
yung next Division 1 natin na qualifier for the TI, kung gagawin nila ulit yung last time na ginawa or last year na ginawa nila, yung for qualifying sa major, is parang playoff bracket yun, JB, di ba? Naaalala mo?
Yes.
So kung ganun yung gagawin ulit, araw ko lang kung magkakatagpo pa yung Execration and yung but still it's good thing na meron kang reference na nakalaban mo na yung team mo on a let's say competitive, hindi lang siya scream or let's say a non-DPC tournament. Diba? Pero kumbaga, yun nga pala, JB, may isang or may next series pa tayo.
And yung next series natin, isa rin sa maiinit na bakbakan. That's gonna be T1 up against Polaris. So be sure to check that out. Hindi lang namin na-promote kanina, gawa nga nung sobrang init ng laban. Di ba? Puro tayo suntukan eh. Walang farming phase eh. Kahit Exe at Lilgun, alam nila yon. So maraming salamat sa mga sumubaybay at tumutok dito sa ating unang series. Abangan nyo yung mga serye na susunod dahil mabibigat din na laban yon. After ng T1 Polaris, meron tayo nung pinakahihintay ngayong araw. That's gonna be Fnatic versus Boom Esports. So be sure to check that one out. But for now, peace out muna kami ni Ate Ishi and magbabalik ang Kuya Nick for the T1 versus Polaris. See you guys soon.
And these are your options. A mouse with one button. Your dad's mouse. Thanks for nothing, Dad. A mouse you got free in the mail. The only consistency you had was consistently missing shots. So at SteelSeries, we got to work on improving the gaming mouse. Pixel-perfect precision was finally in play. But aim isn't everything. You also need brain. We were the first to onboard an ARM chip, letting you tweak performance settings and save them to your mouse. Then we added a lift-off sensor for complete vertical control. True one-to-one tracking was born. Your hand equals your aim. If you suck, that's a problem we can't solve. If it's your mouse, that's one we can. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory. Running water, electricity, RGB mousepads. There's a lot we take for granted in life. Like how our forefathers played on dust magnet mousepads, losing games and their minds, cleaning their mouse so they could aim again. So we invented IceMat, the first mousepads to bring consistency and dust-free gaming to every round of Dust 2. But a new generation of mice demanded a new kind of mousepad. We tested 751 surfaces to create QCK, a combination of microwoven cloth and natural rubber that gives you flawless mouse control and all-day comfort. Sleep tight, little hand. As the iconic Esports mousepad with more than 15 million sold, it's probably the mousepad you're using right now. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory.
What's up mga sir? I'm Chola Hey at gusto nyo bang mapabilang sa Fanatics kagaya ni Kuya Nick at ni Alo? Alam nyo na ang gagawin nyo. Just visit PNXBet, is a legit betting site. Pwede kang mag-bet ng Dota 2, CSGO at NBA. At gamitin mo lang ang aming code na LUPONWXC. At laging-laging yung tatandaan na #BetResponsibly.
At SteelSeries, we make the headsets, mice, and keyboards that the world's best gamers win the most with. And we've been doing it since way back.
Due to continued innovation and product development with leading professional gamers around the world, SteelSeries is the #1 brand for professional gaming gear.
Congratulations, Fu wins it. Fnatic to take the grand final 3-1.
A lot's changed since then, but one thing always stays the same: winning.